he's obviously known for the bird, and this matchup can go a lot of ways. It's all about the ledge play. Etalus very strong at ledge guarding 0 to deathing your opponent. You want to get them gone as fast as possible. And obviously the bird, Wrastor, known for his offstage play with his aerial strongs. That's where I think the real difference maker is going to be. What happens offstage?
So far, we're keeping it pretty comfortable in the neutral. It seems like both players are pretty familiar with the matchup just based off of how these initial interactions are going. I'm not seeing gotchas. I'm not seeing those ponytail slides, wombo comboing Etalus, or on the other side, Etalus just pressuring you with ice and dash attacks and forward air. And there you go. Already, the parry's coming out.
Oh my, yes, and that is a big aspect of this matchup as it goes forward, is parrying the icicles whenever Etalus just throws them out unsafely. Like, oh my gosh, but you can't challenge him that high up unless you're going to get the Kirby down B classic. Ooh. Butt stomp for butt stomp.
Okay, we are going back and forth right now. KD8 saying, hey, I got some pressure, but then Kraite answering back in kind, and once again, with that slightly better frame data.
The more it keeps happening, the more I'm not liking these icicles on stage. I feel like there's KD8 could probably get a lot, if not like better coverage from a couple like wave dash forward tilts, and not put yourself in the same kind of risk of being parried and being disadvantaged. Oh my gosh, aggressive down there.
Yeah. That was a little bit risky there, and you might end up paying for it. No, manages to swing out, gets that slipstream up as well, but just like that, it is gone because he wasn't able to continue the pressure game. But, oh, what a call-out. Yeah, those icicles on stage, you hit the nail on the head. I feel like KD8 is getting a little bit too autopilot with them.
It's very easy to do that for Etalus because you want that ice on the ground in any way, shape, or form. And as your skill develops, you realize that there's other ways you can cover the ground with ice in a lot safer ways. It's the up B stuff, grounded up B, wave dash does a lot to help in that case. We got some armor online.
Yeah, I love the armor visual that they put on this character.
Oh my
it is
God.
like the full-on Gundam armor suit. It looks so sick.
He goes full mech modus. He's going for a
really
slip and
does.
slide across the stage there.
The entire stage is ice right now. It's that Floor is Lava game you played as a kid, but way cooler.
Jab 1-2 up tilt on that high percent on that platform will do it off the top. And now we got last act between these two, KD8 and Kraite. Kraite seems to have really slowed down as the set has developed, kind of letting KD8 get their footing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Slowing down has not worked super well for Kraite, and I think it's because KD8 is so aggressive, pressing these buttons, pressing those icicles over and over, and the onus is on Kraite to show KD8 that you don't get to do that for free. Oh, that was another risky call out. That's something else that Kraite is really going for. Those risky off-stage plays have not been working out.
Yeah, that's a very aggressive neutral B at the top of the stage. You saw what happened the first stock when you did that. Very questionable why you do it again, but hey, there's a reason you're on the stage. Big punchies.
Still alive, but at 98, I don't think you're surviving another one of the. Oh no, don't run into that. The projectiles, because of the ice armor, making that safe for KD8. They get away with it this time, but I don't think Kraite's going to give them that twice. He's going to take the risk on that up B, though.
Oh, what a deep-spaced forward strong. Oh my gosh, the clap does it. And Kraite stays strong and makes it back right when he needs it most.
Hey, Yoda Cage, can I get some clarification? Is it Kraite? You're saying it's not Kraite. Would love to get this person's name correct. Appreciate it.
It's like the Metroid guy, Kraite.
That's what I was thinking, like the Kraite is what came to mind. We'll see what ends up happening there. Either way, we are going to a large stage for game number 2, and I think that speaks to how game number 1 went with the oppression from Kraite. Yeah, rhymes with great. Perfect. So I think the answer here is to just have a larger stage.
Yeah, I definitely think that, though, Kraite can still keep the advantage and, be super oppressive against this Etalus and not letting him breathe. The more you let Etalus space this out and get that ice established across the stage, especially one as big as Fire Palace, you're going to just have issues of where can I stand, where can I exist. And right now, though, Kraite is making it look easy work here. 116 to 47 and back to center stage.
Just having the option to backdash more than once and not corner yourself goes such a long way. However, Kraite does not care, finding the openings anyway. And what a call out as well on KD8's aggression.
All that for 13 damage, though. You got to wonder, like, that move, there's got to be some better options.
Oh, and that ice is a lot easier to get out here. Whiffs on the parry, joke's on you. I missed my button, you're not parrying that.
Yeah, probably thought that ice was going to be a bit better space. Oh, there we go. We're seeing a little upbeat coverage.
I like that slide as well. Goes for the up strong. That's always so hard to hit. And again, whiffs the button. So Kraite's parry looks so silly in that situation. But Kraite has been on point with the parries. It's just that KD8 has had a little bit of trouble getting those hits.
Yeah, it's weird. You wouldn't expect the dropped inputs to be the savior of KD8 right now, but so far that's been the answer, as these parries are just missing from Kraite. Oh, back air from KD8 is going to do it off the side. Got the armor online. Loves that approaching forward air from ledge.
That call sent you nowhere. That's crazy. This character is so heavy even without the ice armor, and those massive wings calling out the landing as well. It just feels like KD8 playing the character who's usually supposed to be the one that oppresses in this matchup, having so much trouble getting anything started. Man, that killed?
That's a DI moment right there, as now the parry comes in, and we're going to see what Kraite can do with advantage state here. 43, that's a rough air dodge from KD8, but still surviving. Aggressive down air to try and make it back to stage, but still, Kraite staying strong.
Yeah, this is looking really tough, but it is not over yet. You still got Etalus. We've seen what this character can do. Falling past the second hit of the forward air, that is an opportunity for Kraite. All you have to do is stay alive at this point. You nickel and dime, you get your extra credit, you make Mrs. Puff happy, and when the time is right, you strike with that forward air with that up special. However, this is a scary recovery, and you're a little bit too low.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate recovery from Kraite. So now last stock for these two. Oh, up air's coming in. Reset, another aggressive parry, but just gonna miss on those icicles.
Bro, I feel that. I do that so often. I'm finally ready to parry that move, and it just hits the platform above me like, okay, all right, I see what we're doing. Another parry? Man, Kraite is in KD8's head right now.
Yeah, it's the more Etalus, though, it does have some pretty easy to read approaches, whether it be, the dash attack from long ways away. You kind of want to spring it on your opponent, which KD8 needs to be doing a bit more here. Aggressive down B, going to grab the ledge. Yeah, down tilt, and that's not gonna be it. As Kraite, I don't disagree with the abs at all. I think he just wants that second stock back from game number 1, that unfortunate SD. But we're seeing the Etalus here. Etalus play from Kopter going up against the Loxodont. You made mention how this is not a good matchup for Etalus.
Well, I don't think it's a bad matchup for Etalus. I think it's a really good matchup for Absa.
Yes, yes.
I think this is fine for Etalus. And my read here is that Fabs wants comfort. I've played his Absa, I've played his Etalus. I think his Etalus is better, which makes sense because it's more seasoned. So he might be in a position where it's like, you know what? We're going back to Baldi's basics.
Yes, it's time to go home, have some comfort food, play the comfort character, and see what we got in store here. Doing a great job. He has those dash attack wave dashes under his fingers a lot better than I do. It's a really tough input to do. Because you got to make sure dash attack lands and then input the wave dash. Oh, you're gonna see a Dakis there, not be enough to take the first stop.
Ooh. Well, there's a catch right there, already looking so much more comfortable. Brawly definitely knows this matchup, though. Maybe just need to wake up to the differences in play, and there you go. Answering back in style. It is 0-0 on 2 stocks apiece.
Light work response, too, is like one opening, and Kopter immediately lost his stock from the back or off the side. So the amount of work being done by both players seems the scale is tipping much heavier in Kopter's favor, and Broly's getting a lot more damage for his buck. Yeah,
Brawly is such just an honest stock. I agree with that. Oh, goes for the double spike, and that's going to be it. Textbook from Kopter. So hard for Brawly to deal with that, but again, every time Kopter gets a lead, Brawly answers right back in kind.
Reverse hit back here too, like, my gosh, he's got it. He's got those, and now we're starting to see Kopter come to life a little bit here. But back air's off stage, not where you want to be. Ball lands. What is your response here? Aggressively recover with these icicles. Takes it back to ledge. Back throw. Okay. What are you going to do here against Broly?
This is a good situation. Hey, if things hold up the way they have, as long as Kopter takes the stock before Broly, we're fine, right?
Yeah.
He's taking him first every single time.
Lands the Dakis there to keep the pressure going. Forward air at ledge. Another Dakis. Not enough off the top.
Yeah, even on a floaty, that's not quite going to kill on this stage. Neither is that forward air, but it sets up for a ledge trap. Kopter, though, giving up stage, wants to play the neutral, and that is why goes for the bait and punish, finds the opening, finds the up strong, the Etalus working well.
I agree with so much with just the commitment to Dakis time and time again in that case. Against a character, you know, like an Absa or Clairen, a smaller bodied character, a lot of times they can just fall out of Dakis after the first hit, and it leaves you feeling really sad. So, but against a bigger body like Loxodont, that's so less likely to happen, and that's why Kopter was going for that time and time again, as opposed to risking it all going off stage.
Yeah, it's so annoying because you know it's coming and you just get hit anyway.
Exactly. But you're counting your lucky stars when you fall out of it. It's like, oh, only the first hit. I'm only in the air for a second.
Thank goodness, yeah. Mr. Bones' wild ride is finally over.
I escaped out the back door.
Oh, no!
It happened again. You hate to see it. Lentini, it happens to the best of us at the worst of times, but another unfortunate SD from Kopter. And Broly, like a shark in the water, he smells blood. Down air, looking for the up B, but no, Kopter's still going to make it back. A back air, though, he hasn't touched ground.
This is getting out of hand. 96% on this Etalus. Reminder also, y'all, this is pre-patch, which means that the more times you do that recovery, that up B, the less height you will get it, and there is no minimum cap. So sometimes he's just going to go nowhere when you get those rinse and repeat scenarios.
Oh my gosh, another big punchy though here from
Big punchy.
Broly. He's got it. Big punch. Those fully
Sounds like a
spaced.
drink.
It is. I mean, you can buy big punchies at any bar here at the Kalahari Resort.
Can you really?
They call it hunch punch, but I like to call it big punchies. Oh, speaking of big punchies, there's another.
Okay. All right, Kopter. I'll get behind the big punchy. I'll buy you one later. It seems like you might need it.
Oh, certainly. But he's got armor online to keep his hopes alive. 153, 22%. He's just got to have that one turnaround. Broly, though, looking for a big tusk in the air. These forward airs already starting to land. They do so much damage to Lentini.
Yes, they do. That ice armor is really going to help when you're at this percentage as well. Kopter has to play so slow. Does not go for the Dakis there. Broly, a bit preemptive, punishing the lack of a button, just jabbing him out, creating this scary scenario, and the ice armor is gone, which means those kills are going to be coming awfully soon.
Oh, down air, what a tech. Still making a double tech alive, but the back air is inevitable. He is a heat-seeking missile with those.
Oh, no! I get so scared of that up strong, and you cannot punish that magma. It's such a scary scenario. Kopter's starting to come back. I'm so scared of that nair off stage, though. I always think he's going to overdo it.
Oh, me too. And that back air, too, hurts so much. Got to be worried of down tilt so many ways. Loxodont can send you downwards. Another tusk. Didn't charge it up enough, but that's 94%. Side B off stage lands. It's going to be the recovery. Another down air. You're out of answers. So much pressure off stage.
I think that both characters have pretty similar game plans as much as they look different, and Zetterburn's just better at it.
I would agree with that. Both players want you off the stage and dying as fast as possible, but Beastly's ability with the buttons that we're seeing right here and the the advantage state, and especially Etalus' disadvantage state, makes the skills definitely in Beastly's favor.
But speaking of disadvantage states, it goes both ways as Bullets goes for, surely that hammer was a misinput, right?
I would believe so. You have to believe so.
They both have shine. You know what? You're so right. They
do.
They actually do both have shine. That's so crazy to think about. This game has like 8 spaces the more you think about it.
Oh my gosh, Beastly is doing whatever he wants off stage, and Bullets can't really do much anything about it. But we're gonna get a grab, a down throw. Get down there, young man. What are you doing up here? I said, get down the stage.
And that's just checkmate with the icicles at the end, because if you air dodge past, you will still die because you can't avoid the ledge hog when you try to up B back to stage.
It's a tough situation to be in. It's real. Not a rat trap, but it is a checkmate. And right now, though, we're trying to see Beastly take his king away.
That is 2 stocks to 1 in quick fashion. It's been just over a minute here. These two are holding forward. If they could, they would glue a W key to their controllers. Unfortunately, Sandstorm's not here to help them out with that, but you know who is here. It's Beastly with the double forward airs.
I'm loving what I'm seeing from Bullets, though, with the turnarounds on the uppies. That way he puts himself, you know, you don't want to try to approach again with forward air because it's such a slow move, but back air will really help a fast character like Zetterburn get off your tail when trying to recover. Ooh.
Ooh. That whip back here does not matter for Bullets. You have so much frame advantage in that situation, creating pressure as well with that forward air. Even if he doesn't pull the trigger, Beastly not deterred, playing a little bit of a moonwalk simulator. Michael Jackson trying to open up the neutral, but no dice, and another whip bear grab attempt from Bullets.
Oh, looking to make this set a real thriller as he's back on stage. Here we go, approach. Another upstrung does it, purple flash, and with that, Beastly is going to take game number 1.
GG's to Beastly on that one. That was so high octane. Forget some 87. My man found the 93 straight to the veins, and I imagine we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of that. But I'm really curious about the counter picks before that.
Yeah, this where you go here. Well, first off, it's Go Die Delta, which, I mean, I agree as for Etalus, I see it, but it's also, you know, that kind of, this is one of those middle of the road stages where I think both players are going to thrive on because, as you mentioned, they have similar game plans despite looking so different.
So I've seen Etalus's go here a lot. What do you think, as an Etalus player, is the key factor?
I think it's just the biplats and that big center stage you can cover with ice, and the plats you can cover with ice as well. There's just a lot that, not having that top platform like Dojo really helps you, especially things like short hop forward air, but none of that's coming into play right now as Beastly is beasting on Bullets again.
Ooh. Ooh. The grab into the spike.
He needed that.
We love a good old-fashioned shine spike. Oh, speaking of shine spikes, all right, double dipping. Beastly not able to get too much off of that, but he does reset the ledge situation. Sometimes it's about the positioning, which leads to the damage later.
Oh, I like that aggressive backwards towards forward air. 4 of these down airs from Beastly are just cutting Bullets to pieces. Bullets gets around the really strong. Little grab here. What's going to be the answer? Gets back on stage with the forward air.
So much pressure, and that high fireball gets called out. So many Zetters love that option because if it gets parried, it can't come back to bite them. But Bullets just knows. But at 124, you got to do more with just that little bit of knowledge. You got to convert it into a stock because Beastly is not making this easy.
No, he is not letting you breathe, waiting for that next big opening. If you're going to sit in that fire at ledge, he will take that till the cows come home. Fireball, forward tilt, not sweet spotted, not at ledge either. Still 156 and climbing. Has to now be back to ledge, and it's going to be shield drop forward air to do it. And put Bullets on his last stock of game number 2.
Such great movement from Beastly. Those micro dashes just to very precisely place himself to create stress. And again, I think he's trying to neutral B out of shield maybe, holding down, getting like weird misinputs. Really unfortunate to see that. And that is going to potentially be a contributing factor here as Beastly on the cusp of going up 2-0.
That is a common thing I run into as well with the random neutral Bs. A lot of times it comes from trying to get too fancy with side Bs and up Bs at the same time. But we're going to see the Icicles clean off that second stock from Beastly and put his last stock piece in this too.
Oof. 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 And oof.
Again on more oofs, more thuds.
And the parry as well, just to add insult to injury there. Not quite dead yet, but these tech chases are going crazy from Beastly. Knows exactly where he's gonna be. Not able to get high enough for the sweet spot, but it doesn't matter because the F tilt at ledge is gonna close it out anyway with a JV2.
Just like that, Beastly's 1 game away from moving on winner's side to top 48.
Yes.
And if you're Bullets, my gosh, what can you find? Obviously, there's little things you can do like the missed inputs on neutral B, but really, you're getting Beastly the last stock semi-consistent. You got to find out what's going to be that difference maker.
I think the challenge is actually a word you use there. I think it's consistency. We see Bullets get these advantage strings, get the reads, but then when it's Beastly's turn, look what the percent differential is here on 1 neutral win apiece. That is the difference. That is the consistency of Beastly's tech chase game, his pressure sequences, making it so hard for Bullets to hold advantage when he finds it. and before you can find it a second time, that's a clean stock gone.
To bring it back to another player we saw earlier today, it was very similar with Broly. That we see this level of consistency with these players that no matter what their opponent is doing, they know that when it's their turn to play advantage state, they have the answers to really take it as far as they can. It's time and time again we're seeing some beastly shield spikes off air. It's just a lot of the same stuff that hits time and time again.
That is such a tough scenario because you hold out, you get fared again. You hold in, you get down aired. It feels a little bit lose-lose sometimes, and that situation definitely was losing for Bullets, who is now down 3 stocks to 1 as Beastly gets back to stage again, does miss a parry, does get hit by those icicles, and this should be the stock. Yes, it is.
Yeah, following him to the ends of the earth to make sure that stock is gone. And now Bullets with a little, maybe with one more in the chamber, but Beastly wants to make sure he's got an empty clip at the end of this. My goodness, it's still going, Lentini.
Yes, it is 83-98 unanswered percentage here from Beastly, putting on a clinic of pressure, showing just how far Zetterburn can take these combo strings against the big bodies. Half of it's not true, but it looks like it the way he plays it. Bullets desperately trying to find anything to come back into this.
Beastly's fight is on Bullets like a wet t-shirt on a hot summer's day. It is just oppressive. He cannot get away from the Zetterburn.
Ooh, he's looking for that final hit. Gets the fireball as well. Now that forward throw will kill when he recovers.
It's the little thing, setting up that fire at ledge. Make sure he just takes that extra 2-3% from the afterburn.
And there it is.
There it goes.
Great sweet spot pressure there as well from Beastly.
We get right into it. Game 1 going on Julesville right now.
Yes, sir, and we're going to jump on into it just like that. Wrastor with a double dunk, triple, third time's the charm on that one, and Torque with the Rivals 1 classic to get things started.
It's been 10 seconds. Yeah, we didn't touch on that, but yeah, that's a big thing. He forces you to recover in so different ways. If you're hugging that wall too much, that's stop. That's Goomba time, you feel me?
Yep, and now the ice down, the slipstream down. All these characters going to be zooming horizontally for the moment, but it's going to be space for the opening. Not going to find the setup, though. Nor is that up special gonna find its mark. So Wrastor going to have one more chance. Torque trying to keep space off stage, but you gotta respect the bear.
Yeah, we gotta respect the bear. It's a little rough being behind and sort of not really getting much obvious neutral interaction, much is space. Consistently, ThrownOrc getting a bit more. Didn't get the dash extension, but is building up a good amount of damage. Threatening to get this kill even more. There's an up strong right there. What a mad damage.
Great find with the slipstream pressure there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to close it out. Just great DI mix and defensive gameplay from space. Torque not going to find the shark there either with that up strong. However, forward strong, gonna do it at the end of the day. Torque, 3 stocks to 1 right now, and space just needing to get something started.
Osby is a start, but you definitely still need to confirm this kill, but slides all the way to the other side of the stage. I don't know about that one, Ritzel.
No, but if you're nervous, get out of dodge, reset. It's game 1. It's not the end of the world, so you take it in stride as it goes. Have the potential at the edge guard here. You just got to close it out, but the wall jump, gonna look for the reversal situation. Torque's got a huge opening here.
Got a little hunger in the edge guard situation. I gotta take it slow, steady against Wrastor sometimes. He cannot see about the ledge, so definitely free to be careful right here. Did not reach the wall. I don't know what happened there, honestly.
It looked like the air dodge came out early and didn't reach the wall, and then it was like air dodge and lag, and then just wasn't quite, I don't know if it wasn't facing, but it just didn't quite come out.
Interesting hand that for sure. But yeah, definitely a situation where I think Space can do this. You're getting the neutral going openings. The problem is they're not really getting much off them. They're off stage and they're getting hits, but like, I don't know, just like getting outpaced a little bit.
And now headed over to Tempest, these asymmetrical vertical platforms. How are you feeling about this counter pick from space?
Surprised. Very. This is like notoriously one of Wrastor's favorite stages right here. High vertical blast zone plus this spot from that being super, super good for him. Let him keep the pressure on very naturally, just like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Space is doing a good job playing around these, asymmetric layouts, right? This Castle Siege-esque stage at the moment, like even on the low disadvantage side. But Torque, especially that vertical height, those multiple jumps, as you mentioned, just so good here. Space not able to get away, and the blast zones to boot. There's just not yet found an answer. That's 4 stocks straight for Torque.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Space is doing getting more neutral openings though. I mean, the smart stage pick probably was to sort of get an easier time comboing them. At the same time though, that also means ThrownOrc has Jesier can't combo you.
And really, it's been, we've seen Space find some of the openings, but just hasn't quite found the consistency on the conversion to really get it going. So, but ThrownOrc as well, maybe having a little bit of a harder time actually finding openings on their own here outside of that first one. Gonna get a chance now, though. Not gonna convert, though.
Committed very hard to the up strong. Unfortunately, did not roll that way. Getting punished pretty hard. But back goes on the stage. Still can't get the Edgar, but opts to spread the ice instead. Letting them come to him. Forward air to punish for that. Okay, I see it. Space, I see it.
Listen, I mean, when you're scared of a bird, punch him in the jaw. Unfortunately, the axe is gonna come back down and remind you whose house this is. ThrownOrc here trying to defend the Midwest at the moment. Certainly seeded to win this one and marching forward at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately got caught by up tilt. A little tilt to that visually, but accidentally air taunts off the platform too. Devin looks like not the best mentally as they're up being at this wall right here. Just downbeats ended early. Said, I don't want it. Get out of here. And the side specials as well. The icicles can definitely make it harder to recover. We'll see how it goes though. As again started game one. Again, same stage.
Yep, and unfortunately for Etalus, right, that platform going the opposite way. So this reset extension on the big body going to keep coming out from Olympia. That's going to be 50 unanswered and the pressure in the corner. But underneath that platform, you got a little bit more work to do. Mismanaged the crystal and the gem, and that's going to be it. Space capitalizing on an early stock.
Oh, the robbery right there. But hey, you don't make those mistakes. You won't get robbed. You feel me? Space going to take that all day as they slide across the stage, continuing the offensive pressure.
Yeah, right now, though, you still got to get that extra credit, right? A character like Olympia will just make you absolutely explode. In 97, the overcommitment. Space cooking a little too hard, and you got to be careful not to get lost in the sauce right now because it's still just game one.
Definitely not. You want that pasta to simmer. You don't want to burn that John Rick. Bring it back a little bit. Still being offensive, but still be a little careful with it.
Yeah, looking for the death taxes and dash attack. The Etalus classic not going to find their mark. So Space just going to reset. Great gem there to come out, sub out that approach from Mikoshi. Now in the middle of the stage, having to call it back. Not going to find the pressure, so just trying to get Etalus off and going to get the advantage state for the trouble and keep it going on, but not get too much of a way in for the moment.
Not quite. Both looking for a big opening. Low-key even, despite what the percents are saying. Space trying to get a little pressure off that forward there. Love the mix-ups on the dash attack, but Mikoshi not biting big. Side B attempt did not work out in their favor. And once again, Space get too aggressive with it.
Man, he had the tomahawk, the empty hop into the tomahawk. Like, Space had the read down. He just overcommitted and lost 2 stocks now that way. Has to clean up those mistakes. Because you can see the game plan and it's working.
Yes, yeah, for sure. The game plan's definitely spot on for sure. Definitely what you want to do against this character, but again, execution. You gotta just take a deep breath, step back a little bit, and be like, okay, I'm just a couple mistakes. I clean up a little bit. See how it goes though. It's not too far behind quite yet, but Mikoshi put on a little pressure. Space trying to get this kill. Fish for a couple back airs, trying to space him.
Top platform going down, though, means that's not going to be a sneaky early stock from Olympia on Etalus. However, you still got to find a way around the edge guard and a stock up. That rat can go all the way out there. Hail Mary and Hail Maker ya to the blast zone. Rock'em sock'em game 2, buddy.
Nah, I'm making a stank face right now. That was gross right there
that
for
was,
sure.
Mikoshi really said, hey, you're known for, like, a really big punch. You know, I got one of those too.
The gauntlet too.
Yeah, right? These are 2 birds of a feather, if you will. No Wrastors were harmed in the making of that joke. But right now, we're over on to Tempest for game 2. And how are you feeling about this in this matchup?
It can go either way, for sure. I mean, the platform layout, as you see right there, definitely pretty good for Olympia to just sort of get these pillar combos. But the higher top blast is really... You're not really killing off the top much anyway, so you're probably not concerned about it. I'd imagine Space just wants to find the kill from the side and just get them to the ledge sooner. Makes sense.
I also probably just very comfortable here as well, right? This
Yeah.
is also the stage that he counterpicked 2 versus ThrownOrc last time he was on stream as well. Unfortunately, though, this first stock, that short side blast zone, going to come back to bite him a little bit. Mikoshi taking the first one, and Space just not having any room to work with defensively right now.
Oh, not at all. Mikoshi, like the pressure, maybe getting a little bit in Space's head. They're getting a lot more openings right now than last game.
Yeah, right now, single hit up air, going to get the platform extension, the fall off, the slide off with the up tilt. Dude, that was sick, but not going to find the finisher, and instead it's going to be Space answering back. bearing down on the opposition there. Rat Trick gonna come out, gonna find the way back barely, and Mikoshi, these two are just swinging.
Both these characters tend to do that quite a bit right for strong, scary situation. Good fade back on that for space, so staying alive, but the dare does not get the spike in the forward air. The side, not quite dead. Aggressive comeback, doesn't ready for it.
Yeah, okay, looking for the forward strong there, not gonna find his mark either. Mikoshi just keeping the pressure on, trying to find anything to kill, but Space just playing the get off me game, going deep, but the lower bottom blast zone going to give you the chance to find one more chance. Unfortunately, though, gonna get swatted away, and Space has come so close, but just not been able to close out this stock, and Mikoshi has taken a whole nother one since getting to kill percent.
That's the coverage and just his Space and all these options Space is choosing is just so crazy from Mikoshi right now. Feels like they're definitely in bro's head a little bit right now, honestly.
Yeah, using there the gem, just getting a slight amount of hit stun to continue the extension. And now trying to find the tech chase continuation, platform coming down, but gonna pick it up anyways. Mikoshi not to be deterred, fully locked in here and trying to close out the set, but Space having an opening. Maybe if you can find this stock, you can have a chance to make something happen, but right now it's just so hard to get back to stage.
Rare situation again, getting these neutral openings, but not too much often, consistently opting to go for more mix-ups, but mix-ups are not guaranteed, as they are not, Mikoshi on the side of it, not fighting on it that many of them, honestly.
Okay, right now, the full charge going for the up air once again. Space has not found that cheese yet today. This bracket has been a little lactose intolerant for him so far, and you know what?
When lactose intolerance means it's more effective.
You know what? Maybe. I mean, if you can't find the cheese, though.
Fair enough.
But, like, I feel like you want the cheese.
Very true, but they're running it right back to the same counter pick. I mean, definitely, I'd imagine, as you said, could definitely be a comfort thing. I definitely think, I don't know, I think the stage last time, it kind of showed Mikoshi like having a smaller stage to just cover more options and stuff like that. So, I don't know.
Right now, the dash attack in. Space been going away from that a little bit. They've started to find a little bit more mileage as a result. Really showing the breadth of movement that Etalus has to offer. And opening up with a quick 100, but growing this early percent has not been Space's problem. It's been closing out these stocks, and 103 killing yourself at 0, man.
It's overzealous. I'm assuming the fast falls are accidental right there, but it's so tough to see.
Yeah, it's like the window for that too, right? Especially with a character who's just got as long moves as Etalus. It's just, it's not high. Yeah. The execution window's tight, and that's 3 stocks the set lost that way.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but definitely got to clean those up for sure. Because, I mean, it was playing nice for sure. The neutral openings did a lot more often every time. But again, as you said, taking the stock, that's the most important part of all this.
Yep, and 170, right? This is Olympia. I don't think I've ever seen this rat live this long, but it's just not able to hold it out. And at 94%, right? Etalus just such an easy body for Olympia to combo. Mikoshi having a field day, going to no, somehow survive. Somehow, how do you get back there?
I don't even know. How do you get the kill regardless of that? The momentum the Space had is just fading as they jump off the stage. I feel it. That's so sad.
Dude, I feel for Space so much right now because getting on stream twice and SD in your last stock twice, man, that's rough.
And it is all reaction.
Interesting to start on Ho Dojo in this match. We'll see how he gets on Adamori, setting up the eyes straight away, not wasting any chances, just wants the better movement for the dash attack.
Yeah, I like this stage for both characters. I feel like it doesn't particularly favor one over the other. They've both got options. One thing that I'll be curious of watching here is how Dakpo sets up the slipstream. This is goofy.
He is spamming up there.
Bro, what are you going to do about it? That's the matchup check.
Wing after wing after wing. If only deals like that, go to KFC more often. Dakpo, letting it fly for as much as he can.
He's using that like a shine.
I'm saying.
But we're seeing initially Dakpo is using that slipstream pretty low to the ground because he wants conversions like that as opposed to up on the platform.
See, things like that, you know what I mean? Like, what does good recovery mean if you're getting sent off stage and just claps like that? As a heavy, dying so early, Lentini.
Yeah, you've got no chance. Goes for the up air there, but Dakpo taking advantage of those extra jumps, just going super high. Now we're seeing a slightly higher positioning of that slipstream, which allows you to get it on the platform. This is the ideal height for Tony Tail Slide.
Pigeon getting smacked around right there. Forward air, yep, sets up the ice on that right side. Just for better movement on the ledge options as well.
Dakpo loves that neutral special for recovery as well, as opposed to the up special. Up special can be very well exploited. You're worried about things like the down tilt from Adam. Adam not able to find it though. Instead, finally getting an opportunity to set up this icicle edge guard. Goes for the belly flop, but it's not enough.
And I think Dakpo was actually waiting to get hit so he could tech, get the wall jump, and then recover as well. Really smart from Dakpo if that was the case. Either way, Adam trying to find a way to get this first kill. Dakpo living for long on a character like Wrastor, unheard of.
Yeah, this is looking tough. Just the maneuverability, the slipperiness of Dakpo in the neutral is making it really hard for Adam to find anything, even when he's got this sort of semi-advantage state with Dakpo in the corner.
And the way Dakpo's playing this matchup is fantastic, by the way. Really want to commend Dakpo for the way he's kind of handling, being very patient, not letting Etalus kind of dash attack, put him in the blender for sure. Gets another grab on the ledge, and you know what? You're dead. Have to watch out.
Oh, there you go. Got that grab on the ledge, you got that death. That's the first stock down. Adam finally on the board, starting to figure out some answers hopefully, but Dakpo has so much to play with right now and immediately gets that slipstream activated. Really interesting facet of the character in a current situation, and it is working very well to how Dakpo likes to play it.
Okay, yeah, forward air is pretty safe on the shield, but of course Dakpo's kind of finding a way to mitigate what kind of Adam wants to throw out after putting the forward air, so really good patience. Okay, breeze on him, that icy breath, minty breath should I say.
Yeah, send the icicles out. Good positioning for Dakpo to be able to get past that. And like you were pointing out, just waiting for that nair to hit you, teching it, and a little bit too floaty for that forward air to be a threat at this percent. We're starting to get into that range again where Adam is going to struggle to kill and doesn't even get a chance because the up special closes it out.
Even Adam was shocked by that kill. That was interesting. But yeah, Dakpo, man, played that first game clean.
Yes.
Don't know if I agree with the stage pick for Etalus in this matchup. I feel like you don't really want loads of platforms because it's already going to be hard to land. That's usually why you want Hodojo as a heavy, because you want to land better. But in that situation, you're just going to be getting, like you said, sharked by Wrastor. All the up airs. You saw at the start of the game. Dakpo was not. He wasn't shy. No,
he was not shy.
He wasn't shy with that button. So we'll see.
This is that kid who runs up to you in the grocery store and says the most heinous thing. Like, no fear.
No filter either. It's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's up air. Okay, I want to see more of the action from Dakpo. Let's see if Adam can answer back. Would love to see a back and forth between these two guys.
Ooh, that down air. So difficult for Adam to deal with. I feel like Dakpo just throws that out sometimes, just create an awkward situation, force Adam to respond, and try to win the corresponding neutral interaction. But there you go.
Good for mixing your DI as well. Look at this. Good string. Still going though.
Yo, chill. Are you dead? Yes, you are. The up special positioning is so easy on a big body as well. I don't think we're going to see Dakpo whiff any of those in this set.
Still going, yup. There you go, and yeah, of course, that is the triple grab with no pummel, so it does have the grab protection on, so no chain grabs in this game, says Dan and Trevor, and I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Way.
Could you imagine giving that to Clairen and Kraite? Oh, okay.
Reverse up, be up air, the classic for Etalus.
Yeah, that's how we get back into it. The problem is that's a mix-up that you just burned. You're not going to be able to consistently get that same option. So Adam needs to find other things to mix in to either force that or to make Dakpo look for that and then have a response to kill him in another way.
Okay, yep, slide on the shield, not exactly the safest move, so we'll opt for the forward air on the fade back. That's a safe move on the shield though. Dakpo did a good job evading any more of the pressure that Adam's putting out. There's a down tilt. Actually commits to the second one and is going to be getting a punish for it, but not too big. Able to escape with the back air as well.
Yeah, that back air to break out has been pretty effective for Adam overall in this set, but it's only useful if you're facing the right way. And the way Dakpo's been playing with these down air combos, he is preventing that from being the case a lot of the time. Great parry though, and that up strong will connect. For the first time in this set, Adam has the lead.
Are we taking the lead? Yep, yes we are. Dakpo is taking his time, seeing what he does next. Plus, Slipstream is, just coming back right now on time. He's going to be moving a little bit more speedy if he wants to fight Adam.
Man, the patience. Okay, that ice is gone. This is a very bad situation for Adam, who is stuck in the corner, has no ice on the stage. This is where Dakpo can get back into this. You're just trying desperately as Adam to get some extra credit here, but none is to be had. Only 15% on the bird.
Okay, yep, interrupts that forward air with the slipstream. Doesn't even hold it for the fair armor, so he can't armor through the move. Either way, goes for a forward throw, probably to interrupt the DI that Adam was expecting for a different throw. Dakpo's still going, Lentini.
Man, these up airs. And then as soon as you think it's over, you finally got below him. He's got the down air, and he resets the combo. This time around, Adam was able to get the right DI. He was able to get out of it. But, man, Kopter, this is looking rough.
Looking tough.
It's even game, but it doesn't feel like it, does it?
We've seen Dakpo's punish game, but Adam is slowly, surely coming back into the set.
Okay. Ooh, again, that back air, that get off me. It's just enough. Nice. I've been waiting for that for the entire set. Finally, finally it comes out. Has been baiting it, waiting for the opportunity, and there it is.
Okay, 1-1 now. Adam keeping it competitive, showing that Etalus can do some things in this matchup. I think that stage worked out way better for them, actually, in this case. Now we go to a smaller stage. Interesting that Dakpo's picked that, so of course, less stage, less ice to kind of put on the ground, less sliding ability. I like that option for that logic from Dakpo. We'll see if it comes to fruition, though.
And we're seeing Dakpo going for these platfall aerials, trying to get the up air string started. A little bit of a mix-up there, though. Goes for the down special. No big conversion off of it, but gets stage positioning off of it. And look at how much just that little bit of stage positioning completely changed the dynamic. The next time he went in, Dakpo found the opening, and now you are stuck off stage, almost able to close it out there, but it is not over yet.
Yeah, he didn't pull the trigger there. Dakpo actually hesitated. I understand why. You've definitely seen that clip at Supernova. I won't talk about it any longer, but either way, there's the nair. Nothing from it. They're opting for the down tilt. Only the first one, though. Doesn't commit to the second. That's smart from Adam, but he needs to get the kill sooner or later. You don't want to give Dakpo a chance to get back into this.
Yeah, that triple back air put in work for Dakpo, or excuse me, for Adam. Able to get some damage on the board. Now super low. Going to make you a bit predictable on the recovery. Dakpo taking advantage, pushing Adam into the corner again, and you are running on borrowed time, taking those risks.
And just these little differences from Adam, or should I say from Dakpo, not opting for going for the down strong at the ledge, going for the downer, the reverse downer, the down air 2, to drag him off the stage even longer. So there's no wall to hug, no wall to tech. You're all the way off stage and a sitting bear, just where Wrastor wants you on the skies as well. Takes the first stock, finally Dakpo, and Adam in trouble.
Yeah, straight back to hibernation with you as Dakpo trying to, now he's waking him back up. Y'all have seen that video, the picture of the bear coming out of hibernation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, midway September, summer's ended. There's hibernation season coming up.
That's what it feels like sometimes. Ooh. We were talking about that on doubles yesterday, how potent that is on big bodies.
Yep. You can get some special pump nastiness. And we'll see if Dakpo goes for that later on in the set, probably keeping that card close to his chest. He'll be beating as soon if he gets that win, though. Let's see right now. There's a forward air. No up B, committing to it, but doesn't even die. Adam can't get the punish. They're in a world of hurt, Lentini. What can Adam do?
Adam needs to, well, honestly, needs to figure out what's going wrong in the neutral. I feel like Dakpo has so many mix-ups, and Adam's mental stack is getting overrun. Does not have corresponding counterplay comfortably on lock to deal with all of those at the same time. One way to deal with that, of course, just always be an advantage.
Yep.
Sometimes that's the Etalus play, right?
Yep.
If I'm an advantage, the best offense, or best defense is a good offense.
Okay, you guys on the up throw, brings him back down with the down air, drags him to the backer as well, and a lot of strings. I like that down throw into the up clap. Doesn't even need the special humble platform to do that, which is a normal one. Very smart from Dakpo. Oh, down air clap, that could have been nice.
This could be it as well. So many of these situations, such a threat from Dakpo. Has not pulled the trigger. You pointed out that Supernova clip. Being respectful, recognizing he has the lead. He doesn't need to take the big risk just yet. Instead, he's going to keep trying to force his win condition and do it the right way.
Yeah, why not? Okay, just going for a raw F-clap instead.
Oh, it's so close. Down to the wire, that slipstream barely making it on stage. We've got the activation, but he doesn't even need it as Dakpo with a cheeky little poke there in neutral. I didn't expect that to kill. Adam definitely didn't expect that to kill.
Did not expect that to kill.
And they are still sitting around, which makes me wonder, are we in top 48 qualifiers here?
We are indeed. It does
yes,
say
we are.
I think
Okay.
it does say on the graphic that, yep, this is a best of 5. This is winners semis. Winners does make it out in top 48. Winner's side. Loser makes it out still, but in top 48 loser side. So we'll see. Rockwood is the pick. Very scary pick for both characters as well, I'd like to say. So maybe it's kind of even.
I like this, actually, for Etalus, because you're right. This is terrifying. You can just get stretchered off the side. But the thing is, when he gets sent off the stage, he's just dying anyway, right? So you might as well accept that and say, well, now I'm just going to do it right back. Unlike the last game where there were so many situations where Dakpo had DI into the corner and just would not go down without a fight.
Yep. Perseverance.
Oh, this is the opportunity. set up those icicles. Dakpo stays low, scared of that forward air, and a great mix-up with that nair timing as well to get back to the stage.
Okay. Just chasing from the back end, no grab for you. You can see Dakpo swinging and missing with that. No Dackers either for Adam. Throwing out kind of these random moves, looking for a kill. Maybe a little bit too much desperation kind of setting in. 12% lead, but how long can he keep it for? Dakpo trying to get rid of that right now.
And you see Dakpo playing so careful around those platforms specifically. Okay, I like that mix-up. I like that read from Adam as well. I was just talking about how Dakpo wanted to go to the platforms. Adam recognized that as well and was able to close out the stock. Trying to push us to a game 5.
I could see it. I could definitely see it.
Oh. Oh.
Doesn't utilize too much of it. I'm still surprised you haven't seen a special bomb with yet. Oh my god.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a whole lot out of it. However, Dakpo does have an opportunity to at least get the stock here and does so with that dash attack. That's like the most fake real combo you've ever seen. Like, there's no way this is going to hit me. Oh. Oh, okay. Ooh. What a catch from Dakpo. Dakpo is starting to come alive. I'm getting scared for Adam. I feel like every time they get around these platforms, Dakpo is just a little bit more comfortable because he feels strong on top of and below them, which means you can't force him into one or the other.
I agree, honestly. Look to the neutral B. Where's Adam going to go now? To go high. It's not enough. It just seems you meet back in neutral against Dakpo and you're already losing before you even started.
Yes. It really does feel like that. Like, you're trying to avoid the scramble as Adam. Oh, I like that mix-up. I really like that mix-up.
Okay. Oh my, just like that, the dash attack into the F-clap off the stage, Lentini.
Was nasty. They are going tit for tat right now. 0% on either side going into this last stock. Rockwall has been working very well for Adam. However, it's all down to this last stock. You have to keep up the consistency. Goes for that mix-up again, and this time Dakpo is not in the right place to get punished by it. Up throw, or excuse me, up air.
Just gets met, should I say, with an immediate F-clap. Comes back onto the stage, okay.
Bro, Dakpo is mashing. Like, what are you going to do about it? All your startups are slow. You just got to deal with it sometimes. And sometimes that is the nature of it. Like, Adam does not want to scrap. He does not want to deal with this up-close Wrastor, so he needs to find ways to get out of it. There's that down strong in the air. So much of threat, but that hasn't really been actualized yet in this set. It's been other options. Dakpo being honest and possibly paying for it, deciding not to end it all, and instead gets his stock ended, and Adam takes us to a game 5.
And I feel like Dakpo's used to himself so many times. He always commits these options off stage or on stage where he just doesn't need to. He went off stage looking for a simple down strong kill, and it's like, they're always going to tech it. There's no point spiking Etalus when they're close to the wall. Because again, that vertical recovery is broken.
It was really interesting because at first, he did show the respect. Like, he backed off the first time, and then he went for it. And then things got really dicey. So I agree with you. I feel like the direction was right, but the final answer ended in the wrong spot.
For sure. Adam playing super well though right now, but Dakpo, you would think they probably still would win game 5 still, but they've got to clean up their act. Adam though is on a hunt.
Dakpo just playing neutral in the skies right now. Finally, Adam finds a way around it. That's why you don't see that too often, because sometimes it's those rising aerials are really hard to deal with. Dakpo, though, continuing to make it hard to deal with. That neutral special recovery has so many mix-ups on it. And now it is Adam on the platforms, trying to get back to neutral, trying to land.
He landed now, though. Yep, the uppers are coming out more and more. Adam trying to fight back. There's a defensive grab, the forward air too. With side Bs, though.
Okay. Well, he doesn't even need that special pummel. He's finding combos either way. Adam, though, with the forward air, this is what keeps happening. You get that one forward air, you set this up, and then it becomes that mixed game where if Dakpo gets it wrong on the recovery, he just dies.
Just like that, Lentini. 97-0 right now. Adam feeling good. Could he get this this upset? Pretty big, I'd say.
It would be. I mean, of course, there are going to be those who argue hashtag not an upset. But this is not a good way for him to get that hashtag trending, because Adam making a bit of a mistake of his own there, losing a stock in game 5.
Okay. Takes some plays yet again. I think Dakpo's kind of been expecting that until just that last second, so maybe some adaptations coming on the board. The forward air sitting the other side. Adam must be in pain.
That is unfortunate. And that gives Dakpo another opportunity. Looking poised, looking ready. The up airs are coming out. Tries to do the delayed pressure there, but both of them delayed. Adam came out on top that time. But look at how this has turned around, Fabs.
Honestly, yeah, it's turned on his head at the moment, Lentini. Very hard to call it.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's heads or tail slide right now, and I think Tony's the one who is going to close that out. 99% though, a forward air will absolutely close this out. Maybe a down air off stage. So many threatening options from Etalus, and it's the up strong in the end who ends up getting it.
And now, last stock apiece, Lentini. Game 5 is even as ever. How do we finish this game?
We're going to find out one way or the other. Such a down-to-the-wire qualifier on winner's side here. Both of these guys want to make it to the 6 p.m. bracket, the top 48, where winners really shine, but it's looking brutal either way.
Okay, fourth though, no ice, you can't really slide off it to get it confirmed, but either way, nonetheless, trying to keep Dakpo alive, but Dakpo actually living right now. It's their turn now for the reversal, gets out the way of the down tilts. He's got to just trade him blows. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's so scary. Also scary for both players. Now Adam starting to get into that situation of, do I overextend? Do I go deep? And there's definitely a lot of pressure on him to do so because you are about to make this upset. You don't want to drop your opportunity the moment Dakpo gives it to you. So many core hugs, but it doesn't matter because he chased him down anyway.
That's for you guys, you know, they just don't ever stop.
No, they do not. And I love the honeybee Etalus as well. Such a fun little,
Beautiful skin.
a silly little Valentine's costume for a silly little guy. Such a goober. And we're immediately seeing the pressure games that Etalus plays. It is so hard to deal with that, especially if there's like any haziness in the matchup. Etalus players will scout it out and they would take full advantage. Like, oh, you don't know that that one's not safe? I'm going to end every string in that one.
Just in case you didn't know just yet. And this is also a best of 5, I believe, as well, by the way.
Yes, it should be because we are on winner's semis here. Veka and Chumpkin both vying to get into top 48 winner's side. It's the same as the last one. Double spot dodge. You still get called out. Chumpkin on the back foot right now. This is where that Clairen oppression starts to become a problem. You're a big boy. It's pretty easy to tip her.
Okay. Can Veka live this one right there? And going for this will be deep as well, but, you know, okay. Chumpkin going to escape. Not getting tipper up right there, so Veka still can't get the kill. He's going to be still keep searching, should I say.
Ooh, Veka misses the tipper there, but it does reset the situation. This is one of those kind of attrition games where eventually, yep, there you go. Eventually one of those will hit as long as Veka can keep resetting the ledge. And now this is where it can very easily start to get away from you as you're looking for the kill.
Okay. Just slides right into the loving arms of Veka. Why not? Yeah, of course, the side B is such a good edge guarding tool, but I've said before, it's not good against Clairen. It gives her double jump back if she can activate no fun zone. It's not a fun time for Etalus, guys.
No, it is not. It's a very bad time. He wants to get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride right now, but unfortunately, Mr. Bones' wild ride has a lot of hits done.
I tell you, it's the Etalus autopilot. I do it myself. You gotta slap yourself in the face and tell yourself, don't do it. Please do not feed them icicles to Clairen, man. She will eat those up with a down B, and she gets her jump back.
All right, well, we got some ice armor at least. Let's see what that can do for us. Instant 49. Oh, my goodness. Chill.
Going though. Chumpkin doing something nice. Keeping the pressure on Veka.
Damage output absolutely crazy. Tech rolls past. So many defensive options being just right to get out of these scrambles. No one gets a big hit through that whole thing. Oh, my goodness. More spot dodges. More rolls. How has no one been blown up yet?
R button is getting spam. I love that. Hashtag good patience to wait to see what Veka does. Chases him with the up air and actually gets the kill on her. Now she got to work on a little bit something else. Actually taking the first stock or the second stock before Veka can take that. So nice.
Okay, there's that down tilt opener. Chat pointed out apparently in PM she has been known for her down tilt spacing as well on Roy. So no surprise to see the Clairen pick. I feel like that's a pretty good transfer. Ooh, nice catch.
Like that. Okay, like that net to follow up with the grab. Now you're getting thrown off the stage. Left side, Etalus in trouble. Sets up the icicles to guard himself, but Veka can just push through it. She don't give a damn about that side B. Love the move, by the way. Both of the guys.
Yeah, both of them have such good pressure, which I think really highlights the defense as well. The fact that the pressure has been navigated so well on both sides goes to show just how deep we are into this bracket. Chumpkin spacing with that forward air magically, but again, those icicles. You were talking about the autopilot.
There's no disrespect. It's literally just autopilot. Everybody does it. But it doesn't matter, though. That one got him.
Ooh, forcing so low. Get up attack. Gonna force you back to the ledge one more time. Veka does find a way back. Now it's her turn. Up air misses. F strong trades, but it's the sour hit, so Chumpkin gets to live.
Okay. Letting these forward smashes rip. Yep, forward air armor. It wasn't the tipper for forward air or aerial, so of course Etalus armor can go through it for a while. Big range in that window.
Ah, man, that was a brave F tilt there to set up the ice for Chumpkin.
That was scary. Both of these guys. Last start, high percent. No Dax for you though. Out in the range.
Oh,
still
what a
get
catch.
The forward end. Yeah, great catch from Chumpkin.
Wow. What a catch from Chumpkin there to find that to close out the game. I thought that Clairen was going to be too low. I thought she was going to go below the armor.
But do you see why, right, now that you're watching, do you see why Etalus' some might actually like the matchup? Just because you can weave in and out of Clairen's range. I think Etalus is one of the best characters in this game at whiff punishing Clairen.
Interesting.
Because
I can see it.
That's usually the weakness of a Swordy, right? That you want to whiff punish them. But it's very hard to whiff punish Clairen a lot of the time in this game. I think Etalus does it very well.
Very, very interesting.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to see how this goes down. We're going to a small stage, which is something that, I don't know, I think a lot of Clairens tend to avoid in most matchups, but I think it makes a lot of sense in this matchup because you don't want Etalus to use that mobility to weave out of the range you're talking about.
I think Clairen really likes the stage because I always like to say, oh my lord.
Well,
as much as we all know that she likes to kill early, of course, with tippers, I think Clairen likes stages where there's barely any platforms. Because the way to beat Clairen is you don't want to DI necessarily out or in a lot of the time. You have to mix up your DI and kind of focus on the platform to get so you don't get nothing true. It's always a mix-up. And that hurts Clairen's kind of combo ability, right? So with there's no platforms or at least only one swinging away, you mitigate that problem a lot of the time.
yeah, you create a lot of scenarios where the platform's just not on the right side, so it's pseudo FD, right?
So you can mix up DI as much as you want, as long as there's no platform to land on so you can kind of space myself. Clairen always gets a nice confirm, or even a string.
And that forward air past the ledge was risky, and the risk did not pay off. Veka up 3 stocks to 1 right now. Chumpkin struggling on this small stage.
Yeah, this stage working really well out for Veka. Love the double up B as well, get off me. Commit to both options, still can go the strings, the raw there, like that. But the up B, don't overdo it.
All right. Yeah, the shine spike's coming out, of course. Ooh, great shield on the hit grab there on the up air. Veka timing that very well. Getting a reversal, trying to steal it all away here. Not able to get the kill, but gets so much damage.
Yo, Veka playing nice right now. Okay. Voice the forward air. Yep, rolls in. Can't get too much. Good dash back into the raw. Back there from Chumpkin. Good option. Push him away.
Man, that F tilt, just that little get off me that it creates. You already had ice in that zone. To do it again, very good awareness, something that Veka is not going to be expecting in that scenario. Those are the kinds of decisions that can help you get back into a game like this, because if you get this stock, then you just need Etalus to do something goofy, and you can easily steal the game away.
Great recovery from Chumpkin, by the way. Really good fake out. The forward air trade is going to work in Chumpkin's favor, but no kill. Chumpkin on his last stock, he has to do something if he wants to get back into the set. But Veka just going to get another 4 strong on that recovery, getting used to them, how Chumpkin's recovering. Don't care how you mix up your recovery, you still die to the blade.
Keeps finding it at that same height as well. Because you're mixing up a lot of the timings, but maybe less of the positioning, going for that high recovery, I think. So that F strong has become such a perennial threat. We'll have to see, though. We're going to a bigger stage, which I think makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that will be what it takes for Chumpkin to turn this around.
Very surprised that Clairen can ban this stage. Again, I think platforms in this matchup especially probably would help Etalus as well, just to land as well. So we'll see how Veka gets on. She might just win it and see a different story. But Chumpkin's struggling right now, trying to get the reverse up B for the up air to snatch them away. But Veka already used to that one from the first game. She's not falling for that one again.
This is looking so much better for Veka on the big stage than it did the last time around. Goes deep with the neutral special. Thankfully not too deep. doesn't do what we were seeing in that last set. The overcommitment can be a big issue. Instead, looking for the good option, doesn't find what she's looking for, so it's just back to stage.
Okay, that nair as well, just to linger for so long, the weak nair, but couldn't get too much off it, and Chumpkin actually going to forfeit that stock. Veka in a good position right now. Can she maintain the lead, though? It's always the question.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, and there's the icicles. Was so good about it on the last game, but this time around, they are back in the wheelhouse, and Veka responding very well, reminding Chumpkin that you can't keep going for that.
Yeah, I think in that situation, if you're looking to go for icicles, maybe just follow with a forward air, you know what I mean? Go out there with the falling nair, fire armor, something like that, but if doing a side B is just helping Veka every time.
Going so low. Love that back air from Chumpkin. Trying to steal away the stock. I feel like he could have just held ledge there, but it's always hard to tell.
Yeah. I think he committed too early, so Veka was ready to kind of recover. But yeah, as the Dackers lifts up them hammers.
Sometimes you just get bonked. That's tough.
I'm saying. Okay.
Ooh, great touch cancel.
Yeah, I was going to say. This time we hold down that F-tilt. Don't care about the multi-hits.
I feel like that is a sign that Veka is starting to download that neutral habit, because we've seen that work very well for Chumpkin several times. There we go. Another was just to get off me. Let me reset my neutral. That time it did get the hit, but Veka in the corresponding scramble ended up getting a stock out of it.
I think she's recognizing from the first 2 games, Chumpkin was doing a lot of these F-tilts kind of stuff. Veka's approaching from the short hop aerials, you know what I mean? I think Chumpkin had enough of that. Now Veka's realized, oh, if you're just going to do that, I'm going to preemptively hold down. So all their multi-hits don't mean a damn thing. Neither this recovery, though. Veka working on something nasty against Chumpkin. Nowhere left for the bear to run.
All the way down there. That is so scary to do, because if you get that timing wrong, you can just die. But I think she recognized with how far out he was, it's like what you were talking about earlier. He has so little lateral air mobility out of that up special that he had to go for the full charge if he wanted to get to the wall to really facilitate a real recovery, which means that Veka gets to go that deep, gets to throw out the nair, and gets to close out the stock with that pressure.
This becomes textbook. Like the right up tilt usage right there, actually, the reverse. Okay. I think it's weak hit nairs, but I do wish Chumpkin could convert into something else when he does get the hit. I think he does not believe he's going to get the right one. Not ready for it in time. Either way, okay, the down air, off stage though, doesn't get too much from it.
Great read there from Chumpkin. Veka actually going for a mix-up there with that get-up attack, but Chumpkin just tantalized so hard, begging you to get-up attack. And Veka doesn't end up working out in the end for Chumpkin because it turned around on him. Veka got the stock first.
Yeah, I can't lie. Chumpkin exploded off the right side, by the way. It was nasty. Yep, the weak nair, but can't get the up air fine. Unfortunate.
He wants it so bad, maybe a little bit too bad, because Veka is just punishing that overextension, that overexertion, that usage of icicles yet again, creating such a bad scenario for Chumpkin, who is now down almost an entire stock and being ledge trapped again.
Oh my god, the up tilt caught him as well. The weak hit down here, probably the nerves from the last patch, but still getting confirmed off it nonetheless. No confirmed to kill though. Veka, shall I say, still looking for that one.
Ooh, misspaced the forward air because Veka walks slightly forward. Does not get the down strong, but it's a bit of an option select. It doesn't matter because you held out and died for it. If you hold in, you get down stronged and you still die for it.
Yep. That looked like a disgusting situation to be put in.
I've seen Clairen players go for that before as well. That is like a known setup that they like to do in the corner.
That's what I would call the jigsaw death trap, right?
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you're still going to die, bro. It's all a game.
There's no winning.
It's all a game. Okay, up till yet again, that move is still nice, even after the changes. Good forward air spacing from Chumpkin to get away from it. Veka still applying the pressure very safely, but there's the dash attack cancelling. Where are we going to go now?
Ooh, bit of a movement miscue from Chumpkin, though, which gave Veka an opportunity to get back into the neutral, which is not what Chumpkin needs. Chumpkin needs to hold this offense. It's like we were talking about. In order to avoid that difficult defensive situation, if you can hold the offense, if you can get those forward air confirms like that, but unfortunately, once again, goes for the icicles and gets to pay the price, but great turnaround, gets the kill anyway.
They actually made that work. Okay, yep, forward air armors through all of that nairs, but the F-strong from Veka is going to be the one that's just going to be a fist bump right there, and a great win for Veka, man. She played that amazing.
matchup in this type of stage of this type of player of caliber was against Fullstream at EVO, of which Fullstream promptly 3-0'd Sophie with seemingly no issue. This matchup is volatile. It is dangerous. So if Sophie has the wherewithal to keep things under wraps and in the blender, Etalus can just kind of explode. If you guess wrong once, it might be over.
That's the nature, especially that linear recovery. You get up air to summon. That's it. But right now, Sophie got nothing to worry about here. Committed to his check chase option, 89%. Doing up mad damage and up strong, just killing in that one combo.
That's all you need. Like the other side of the Etalus coin, right? Like the one combo that you need could end in a stock. However, you might not touch the ground for 30 seconds and just explode. See here off that forward throw into the up air, grabs the ledge. Interesting. Oh, definitely wanted to do drop from ledge, wall jump up air to get the other way and close out the stock. Fortunate for Sophie there.
Unfortunate for Pikmon, though, as you basically gave Sophie a bit better stage position. Now you're pressured because that baited out that spot dodge immaculately. Shine it down there. Rough spot. Misses the up air, too. Ooh, up air barely missing, though. Pikmon make it back to stage, but not unscathed at all.
Trying to dash by. We've seen Pikmon do a lot of double jumps in neutral. Got to be mad careful about that. Despite how good Etalus' recovery is, cannot give yourself up in any sort of open opportunities against Zetterburn with all of those big sweeping and slightly disjointed aerials.
Oh yeah, that up air will anti-air you every time. That grab will hit you every time too. Sophie hunting for this kill right here. Shine, forward air, 3 stocks to 1 right now. We sell volatile, baby.
Every time I watch Sophie, man. Every time I watch Sophie Blackmore, she's always so impressive. Right? And it just gets better with every passing moment. Double nair off of the shine in between. Always finding these routes to get the ignite online. 146, up throw, up air. See how far she can take it. Holding down the ledge. F tilt 1, down tilt, shine, go. Oh, chooses not to pressure further.
I would expect her to go down from FB, honestly, but it doesn't matter. Up strong will not quite kill, but a lot of damage on board. 3 stocks to 1 right now. Imagine it's a little rough. Up B, you get the spike with the up special on Etalus side, but you're also at the ledge right now. Use your air dodge as well. Lacking the resources forward tilted. I believe this might just be a rinse-repeat situation, Local.
Yeah, we can get to the wall. The parry makes it tough. And it was having that wall jump after up B super matters for recovery. Quick shine at disadvantage and the forward throw while still ignited. We see the critical hit. That nice big old galaxy symbolizes our first game of the block going to Sophie.
An exciting first one to start with, dude. Listen, I always say on Hop On commentary, shout Hop On, by the way, great weekly series, but always say Sophie is a momentum machine. If you give her that, she will not give it up, essentially. Just like she's just so good at just rolling with that boulder down the hill, and just like it feels just impossible to stop her all the time.
Yeah, I always keep, every time I've watched Sophie, I've always kind of referred to her as one of the most active players in the game right now. Oh, yeah. Not just from a input dexterity standpoint, although she certainly has got that APM on lock, but also just in a presence of mind and presence of game state type of situation. She always finds the cheeky dash backs, knows how to keep in control when going deep off stage or when trying to play a ledge trap. Of course, things can fall by the wayside really quickly against Etalus, but the mix up on the ledge refresh again. Pikmon has dropped a couple edge guards, and it's gotten Sophie a huge amount of leeway to take the lead.
Yeah, this is a match we cannot afford to drop those on. Luckily, they'll have another chance to get this here. Grab this ledge once more. Gets to the ledge though. Let's go a bit early. That was a good angle from Sophie as well, getting back. If we wants to get the stock soon, you don't want to go down and stock against Sophie, but who get the good trade right there? Even trade credit at GameStop right there with that one.
What?
That's a Sophie classic.
That at this point, it has to be. Like, that's twice now where she has accepted her fate and said, "Okay, but we're going down together."
You die on my turn, man. Just not interrupting the pressure, but Pikmon asserting the pressure of their own. Definitely want to answer Sophie's pressure with your own. Not let them run over you. So goal, but they use the jump right here, so a potentially difficult time getting recovery, but opts to stay on stage, let the flame do the work for him, control the center stage, and hit them on the way back right here. No forward air right here, but still staying safe, extending the situation.
The idea was there in order to find that aerial finisher, though. Like Sophie hunting for some of these tipper down tilts, these premier grounded starters. Of course, we're seeing plenty of shine, plenty of down tilt at ledge, down throw, almost finding the down strong after on the tech chase.
Use the jump too, just dead right there. Again, we talk about the robbery pattern of Etalus right there. That's just one of many examples.
Etalus can transform a game at a moment's notice. Excellent get-up attack. Pikmon operating at a slight delay a couple times over on these tech chases, able to get out of danger, scot-free twice over. Oh, and then the tech roll away, holding steady and making Sophie work for it. Double shine into up strong will get it done. Pikmon taking full advantage of their first lead they had all set with a chance to get some more. Ooh, big forward.
Pikmon pretty careful in the approach. I like fixing more of these forward airs, trying to space them out. Sophie still finding the way in. Again, the forward airs. I love this throwing in more of those, making it harder and harder for Sophie to get in on them. Side B, use the air dodge though. Sophie a shark in the water back onto the back air. I love that adjustment for Pikmon.
Wanted the reset with the nair on the platform, doing a super high down air, trying to catch Sophie jumping after him, which he does successfully. It's just one nair, covering space, putting out fireball, one up air, shine, forward air, not going to do it. Edo is too big, but this is a rough spot for Pikmon. Has to launch at full height, and every time you get hit, it sets up for yet more pressure, and Sophie goes out there, not willing to play the rinse repeat, just wants to end the game.
Sets up for more pressure. Who best to deliver that pressure? But Sophie, again, we're talking about earlier, but there was definitely some strong adjustments with Pikmon, dude. But
for sure.
The speed of how Sophie closes these definitely just kind of outpacing Pikmon a little bit right there. I mean, there was definitely some smart neutral decisions being made by Pikmon, but I'd love to see the Clem's game sort of ramped up along with hers.
Yeah, it's been what, like one truly cleanly successful edge guard where we've watched Zetter drop off stage with a solid gimp. Excuse me. Seeing Pikmon have a higher success rate at any point in that dynamic will certainly change the game and the drop of a hat. But she's playing active and up front with all of this pressure. She's not interested in making sure that Pikmon has any say whatsoever. Everything's on her terms right now.
On her turn, dude. So tough being such a big body against him is making by a lot, but there's the up air. Can you make the most of this situation? No! Drops to get back. Forward air misses. Fortunately, Pikmon still living on this stock, but for how much longer is the question? Land on stage did not catch land in the up air, but did shine the way down. Predicted back air. Forward air gets him off stage. Potentially be a stock soon, and there it is. Down tilt, catching up, be rising.
So smooth in order to find that simple tipper down tilt. Covers a lot of space. If Pikmon even slightly spaces that up B wrong, it's a stock right there and get right back into the flow and right back into the mojo, beating up a low percent Etalus. No jump here on Sophie though.
That's why you snap down like a shark in the water right here. Forward air, doing more damage. Get this kill though. Love the forward air, spacing incredible, and the deep back air. Can you get back from that? You can't. I love that from Pikmon.
That was pure awareness. Oh, the shine spike!
No jump on them either. Use the air dodge right now.
Wanted the jump down air instead, but that shine was just a little too low. Nice use of the fair armor in order to get right by, get all those resources back. You're in a tough position for Pikmon, but getting the resources back was paramount in order to at least trying to sustain yourself on this stock. But Sophie's got other plans. Oh, and she finds the finisher. A couple sour forward airs. Eventually, you're going to nail that sweet spot. 2 stocks to 1 here. Sophie trying to not drop a game here to Pikmon.
She is so locked in on her win condition every single time. Getting this big combo extension. No air dodge on Pikmon right now. Finds a way to land, but 83%. Not in the best situation, especially getting wave shine. The crouch cancel saves them. 105 on deck. It's only a matter of time if something like that happens. A big 4 strong hidden. That's a 3-0 dub for Sophilo.
Love Bodojo for just what it can provide to any character that loves accentuated juggle states. But what this also provides for Etalus in theory is easy and consistent ways to play around parry. No parry on icicles is ever easy on a stage like Bodojo. You can also play on the floor and crouch cancel all of the incoming plat drop aerials that you know are coming from Zetterburn, but it's just a matter of do you have the timing down right. And HamPolo's a player to get a little bit antsy when it comes to his timings. He wants to play fast and furious and in your face.
We already see the shine pressure coming in crazy already. There's the forward on the rising up special. HamPolo starting the momentum off clean.
That's the type of pressure that's kind of all in on HamPolo at this point. Like, he is all about covering ledge offensively. You see that angle? He's trying to get to ledge because he wants to kill you.
Oh my, absolutely. Caught the jump earlier too, so rough spot, 48% damage done off that offstage interaction alone. That was off that failure from Adam, bro, going for the jump down air. A little risky, a little risky.
Extremely so here. Ooh, okay, that was reverse down B, but no cancel, just avoiding the icicles, but you still get the same angle that you want. The defense active, able to avoid all of the Etalus' typical strengths when it comes to edge guarding these fire characters.
Yeah, you mentioned that in practicing the Etalus match, you can definitely tell. Super strong counter play on the end of the board. The dash attack, forward air right there, hidden, but 120% already. HamPolo, again, still just keeping the pressure on, but smart parry, but not much off it, unfortunately, for Adam right there, though.
How many parries was that now? More like 3, right?
It's been a good amount.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just gotta get more of them. This is what I like to see, though. Big opening right here. 36%. I love the little weight right there in the dash attack. Back air. Ooh. There's the up air. Spike down. Can you make it back is a question? No, you cannot.
Just like that, the game instantly is turned on its head. Like, just the power of Etalus on offense. Once you find that one dash attack, the party can begin. Certainly hunts. Ooh, okay. I don't know if you needed the extra shine, but
hey, you know me, the Ren Ring of Death, you feel me?
Yeah, you're just trying to make sure everything's lined up. You cannot risk dropping a stock-taking opportunity against Etalus.
Can't at all, because he will swing back for sure.
Yeah, wave dash in up tilt. No forehead on it.
Oh, that's a crazy read right there. Misses the up tilt, caught out, but the wrong timing on it. Right, I love this sort of spacing he's doing. Not getting too close to HamPolo. That's a big bait on that parry. Causing a lot of damage on the side of Adam right now.
Ooh, we saw another one of those up tilts, and it's, ooh, a huge shine spike. Another opportunity, trying to reset and lather, rinse, repeat. What a dare attempt, just trying to cut off pathways there for Adam. It does so successfully. A couple shines way too deep, and now thanks to the not most recent changes, but a change that Etalus got recently, you're getting diminishing returns every time you go for that up special.
That is true. So it definitely makes it easier edge guard every time you hit it as well. Definitely love just the offstage decision making from HamPolo. Definitely been both on the side of getting back to the stage and predicting things. Getting back to the stage, we definitely saw some really smart recovery options to avoid the icicle and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Covering the elkiees as well from Adam. We're going to game 2. Playing Fire Capital. I think it makes sense on the side of Etalus. Definitely loves this stage for sure.
Yeah, get the added width, make it harder to approach with the extra platform layout. Like, makes it so seamless in order to get some nice ladder combos or platform extensions. And of course, you're never really minded by the big blast zones because most of Etalus' ways to close out stocks are either horizontal with things like forward air or, you know, just gimps and edge guards.
Exactly, that makes sense. Doesn't really mind. Does mind this pressure HamPolo's putting on. Probably the side B, but gets back to stage.
Ooh. Life-saving tech from Adam. Absolutely needed that. A couple of times now, surviving at 150, trying to make a HamPolo work for you.
Defensive is definitely strong, but can you get the offense mounted right now? It's like all HamPolo side of it. It's hard to just contest right now. But hold on, as I say that though, a couple of dash attacks in the big board there. Now you're off stage. Spike's barely missing, but use the air dodge already. That's a big loss of that resource right there. I don't think you're making it back right now. You're not.
Hold the ledge, keeping it simple. Yeah, that's kind of been the ethos between both of these players. Like, every time they get overcomplicated, every time they try to like do some fancy stuff, sometimes it can really be really be dangerous to try and overcomplicate some of the things that are just so simple. And we're seeing HamPolo kind of flex that in just the simple ways of overusing shine at this point. Like, it's been parried multiple times over, but HamPolo is not deterred.
Yeah, especially if you're not dying because of it, just feels like, maybe let's do it again. Especially it's such a good option that's building a lot of pressure on him. They have to like, they're risking themselves preparing it as well, so if they lead it out, they can still, you know, punish that. It makes sense to keep going for it.
Well, Adam is like, I see your shine and I raise you a dash attack. 64% off of just dash attack induced scrambles. You know, he's trying to keep it up. One of the reverse back air. Kind of punished for overcooking.
Oh, bye. Dash attack up there. We'll definitely do it some. Again, big back and forth. Last stock situation, center stage, vying for the stage control. I love the forward there, mount a little bit of pressure. Laying down some of the punishment side of HamPolo, though, taking so much stage control, pushing them to the corner. Easy already, running a special. Back though, amount of pressure, dash attack. Again, you said, amount of dash attack scrambles, but HamPolo just unfazed.
Trying to shop it. Wow, what an overshoot nair! Getting all this because you landed that final hit. An excellent way to find your way to the ground. Shield drop is just such a good way to do it. Finds the up air. Has all the resources, still has air dodge, but doesn't even need it. Made it back in cleanly. And those blast zones are pretty far away from the stage. And forcing Adam to continue to work for it. Both players found the ledge. Holy!
Wow, insane they still survive, but again, momentum on Adam's side though, 134% smart ledge play, but you still need to get this kill. If you don't get this kill, HamPolo can reverse this situation completely. Side special unfortunately missing. Big Shine knocking off stage, fighting back with his attack here, so I love it.
Oh, both are playing so close to
Wow.
the chest, and the fact that HamPolo went for that flat drop aerial, you know. I hear it all the time from players who are like frustrated with the current state of Etalus, and that oftentimes like the cherry on top to a character that can be so hard to deal with is, why does up tilt do that?
It's such an incredible.
It's so good at
So
just being a last resort type finisher. Like, not only is it a combo starter, it can also just, yeah, you're at 150. I'm not sure how to take the stock right here. It's kind of a weird situation. I'm just gonna up tilt.
When in doubt, up tilt, you feel me? Oh, when in doubt, down air, we get a big opening just like that. That's a super early kill to get there, Ubo. That's huge.
Yeah, complete game-changing type of matchup. Switching some letters around, but certainly can't switch some sides when it comes to HamPolo. All over, fireball needed that other fairy. Adam takes the bait and then some. It's like, all right, HamPolo's going after me. No, this is 3 stocks to 1 now because you overreached. Can't get too far reaching into that cookie jar. Gotta be careful. Down strong, evens up at least to the momentum aspect, kind of, but this is still 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah, you cannot overextend against Etalus. When that happens, it becomes a super. You basically playing chance time. So where are partying this bit, bro?
Got to turn this around somehow, and it's all about this continued fair pressure. There's a reason you go to Jules Vale. You want this like extended plat drop movement. Oh, but he shines from Adam to just. You know, as soon as Adam figures out what to punish off of these shine
Yeah,
parries,
he's gonna like his parry, for sure.
the timing is there. You just need to maximize your punish game. Back air, dash stack.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Some right here. We got some rocking with it, like as you said there. Right as you said it.
That's what it was missing. It's like you're getting all the parries.
Yes.
You're forcing HamPolo, like, ideally, if you keep shining, if you keep parrying on shine, then you're forcing HamPolo to get off one of his strongest tools.
Yeah.
But there was no punish. So as you're saying, like, hey, if there's no punish, then I'm just gonna keep letting you parry me. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
That might change your tune a little bit.
Exactly. Now we got the fact that, oh damn, I just died because I did the shine at a bad time. That's a really big factor in your mental right there. Glad to see how it affects HamPolo going into this game 4, running it right back to Jules. So the stage is not the issue. I respect that.
Yeah, sometimes Etalus blows you up.
That's a big fact right there. Definitely great at doing that. Little combo right there, gets out of it though, but the forwarders gotta stay ready for Adam. Swinging them at a very unorthodox times. I love the bait on that air dodge. We told you about the reads Adam be making.
Pure and simple coverage. Getting to ledge early. HamPolo player that loves to use ledge offensively. But we're starting to really see the difference in how a matchup like this can go for Zetterburn depending on how you approach the ledge play. HamPolo likes to grab ledge, use the invulnerability, do like a ledge drop shine or ledge drop nair. Meanwhile, it was on the flip side, like Sophilo was just putting out down tilts. Like the added safety from Sophie is showing its head when you see how many reversals Adam has been getting throughout this game.
Dude, that's super relevant, especially in a matchup like this. You introduce added like elements of that volatility going off there right there. Sometimes you can do it, but all the time you see Adam just catching onto the habits and disadvantage every time.
Grabbing ledge, covers with the down air. What a neutral stand. Still finds the tech chase with a down strong though. Adam 1 stock away from getting into a top 8 qualifier, going through winner side top 32 with just full aplomb.
Dude, it really feels like Adam took a couple of games right there. It does get KO'd though. It feels like it took a couple of games right there to catch a better handle Adam's habits. It feels like they've been playing much better since.
So we're trying to pillar up here, but HamPolo wants to get started. These double shines are just gonna keep getting parried if you keep giving up the opportunities. Back air out of that, trying to find that starter, looking for a CC immune starter, something like a forward air or a grab can go crazy.
Definitely. Ooh, Adam might be going crazy. No, straight up B. What an angle coming back to the stage. Still got a game here, folks. There's a big forward air. There's a big opening for HamPolo. Huge opportunity to get something going. There's off that ledge. So much damage built 103 already.
Oh, that slide off the platform was huge for Adam, and you won the game off of it. You won the game with that double dash attack.
It'll be real good. Yep, winner's side top 8. That's what
Winner's
you need.
side top 8, obviously he's going to be happy in general.
Of course,
but,
of course.
But
Now we get the battle of the big bodies here. We got big body last game. We're getting this game. I know we got another one coming up pretty soon.
True.
So, oh my goodness. For me, as a big body hater, I can't say I'm too pleased, but at the same time, hey, Stango Loxodont, this is hilarious. So let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I've been seeing the Stango locks on stream. Definitely been a lot of cooking there.
Quite literally.
Yep.
He really should have the chef skin on, but he keeps it basic, keeps it standard. I gotta respect that.
Yeah, Stango not a big skins guy.
I gotta say, me too. I feel you there. But here we go now, trying to get through some platform ledge pressure here. Okay, send him off stage. They're trying to get the funny up B spikes or the downer spike. Was able to land against the wall jump here to make it back as well. Stango going down early on.
Whoa!
Uh-oh, we doing it again? Running it back with these up airs? No,
that up air grab was crazy. Every time I see them do the turnaround wall jump reverse back air, sorry, up air, I'm just like, how does that grab? That grabs from so far away.
Oh, okay.
All right, we take those. Stango gonna get the
sure.
W here.
He's like, get out of here. And bro's like, all right, sounds good. We'll go next stock instead. 2 stocks apiece.
Great
here.
reverse
oh
bear,
goodness.
ton of damage, ton of offstage pressure. Although Stango gonna find his way out of the corner fairly easily, dropping down with some forward airs, lots of damage, being racked up.
Right up in his face, we saw Adam go for a turnaround there instead. I'm not sure if that was an early roll read or what was going on there, but Stango was able to get out of what seemed like a disadvantaged position. Doesn't even matter when Adam tracks you down and slams you with that forward air.
Yeah, reverse back air is such a great combo starter here, especially if they don't catch the right, if they don't catch the right DI. So let's see how Stango's gonna deal with this.
There's dash tag.
Deficit that he's at.
I'm getting that floor hug, then immediately tacked out of to a reversal double dash attack here. Looking to pop some meatballs.
Yeah, not going for the parry. It's interesting to see him just go like a little bit too high, but a second SD here from Adam.
All
Bro,
right.
it's like, I didn't need those.
Yeah.
I don't need any stocks. I'm going to take your whole life with just
2
one.
SDs.
With
Yep.
2 SDs.
Just ego as hard as you can. But Stango went for that first down. He's able to make it back over that reverse up there. Second time up, catch the back. There's a dash
does
attack.
land back on the stage. Yeah, that's the big thing with the decay. So Etalus did get a buff in the most recent patch where the decay can only go to 50%.
Oh!
Like, oh my god,
Stango got
another
a little
one.
greedy.
That's the thing. You get a greedy for a second off stage, turn around up, turn around
You
up.
think it's pretty safe too? It's like, oh, you know, anyone's going straight up. Let me just throw out a spike aerial at ledge. Like whatever happens, happens, right? That is Etalus. He is the one person that says, my turn to spike you.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't be there, son.
Let me show you where you belong.
In the depths.
And that's going to be Stango dropping his first game here.
Yeah, first game of the tournament dropped. Let's see how Stango goes about this situation here. Gets a nice little combo, 73%, nothing too shabby.
Solid sequence to start us off here. Yep, gets that up tilt as an anti as well. Ooh, dash attack is armored on through. Up throw, another dash attack, some meatballing.
Yeah, double jump used, so really just up B and air dodge left as the resources, and an up strong covers that area quite well.
Swing!
Oh my god.
And he goes.
Stango has taken 7% combo, and he just got a parry into a double strong.
Oh,
you
my
can do
goodness.
that?
He can do that. One thing I've been seeing Stango use a lot is the empowered down strong. He's been having so much fun with that. Special get up into dash up. Empowered down strong has been doing wonders for Stango. Already 90% here playing basketball with his own meatball right now. 111, another back here. He's taking 19%, Jet.
Stango, I have a fun fact.
You know, what's our fun fact here?
The fun fact is Adam won the last game.
You know, that fact is actually hilarious, man. I'm having so much fun. Oh, my goodness here. Okay, we have a down air into back. Get some signs of life here.
Yeah, catching that forward air off the ledge should be okay. Yeah, does have to let go of the ledge. Doesn't have invincibility for long enough.
Gotcha. Stango missing up that tech roll opportunity. A bit of something for Adam to work with. Gets the forward air off stage. Not enough to take the stock, though. We got the side. We got a tech off the stage. Rising fair to win out those scrambles. To blocking the up smash. What's it going to be? Yep, down air, spike, forward air.
Yeah, catching this tech chase so well. Gets the 2 hits of the jab, just setting up with the meatball. and uses the invincibility, is not able to get that grab. And Adam committing so hard. He thought that Stango was going to go down for another thing, so he threw out a second reverse up air, and that was just too low.
Yep, and he's not able to make his way back. I cannot believe Adam SD's 2 stocks in the first game, right? Beats out Stango pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
And then the second game, Stango was like, but let me 3 stock.
Let me be real
quick.
for you for a sec.
Real quick, let me 3 stock.
That was a fluke.
See, the thing is, I don't know which one's the fluke.
Yeah, exactly. Which one's the fluke? The 3 stock or the win?
Yeah.
I think this game's gonna be
The
close.
double SD win and the 3 stock. Yeah, I hope
exactly.
so. I hope so. Okay. We got the rock wall counter pick this time
And
too.
just not able to get back. Bro, that up air angle is demonic.
It's disgusting.
Every time I get hit by that move, I'm like, I'm in the depths.
What am
I'm
I
just
doing?
dead.
Yeah, what am I going to do here? Like, it's over. I popped in with that jab. We have Nair as well. Meatball charge. Here we go. Let's go ball it.
He's balling indeed. Double dash attack. Sends the ball out. Tries to catch the high recovery. But Adam manages to get out of there. Back air. Sends the other way. Thanks, Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor, indeed.
And Upstrong is beaten out, but just instant floor hug into grab.
Run it back. Just run it out. Up throw back air. What's the worst that could happen?
That's crazy.
What's the worst that could happen? Here we go. Nair to get things started. Another up throw. Up strong in your face.
Yeah, trading back and forth these low percent stocks for both players. I mean, I guess it wasn't that low of a percent, but it was a quick advantage state.
Okay, charge that up strong. That's not getting
You
punished.
can't punish it.
Nope. No,
Don't
you
try.
cannot. Don't play the messy game. Here we go with Celeste Trap. Gonna be looking for another downer. Don't want to do it with those reverse up airs though. Nice! Creates some great distance, gets a pivot grab off instead with forward throw, keeping this offstage pressure going, catching, landing all these platforms on rock wall as well. Stango does not seem phased by this stage counter pick at all.
Yeah, one of the interesting things I noticed as well is sometimes Stango will just throw the meatball up and then just let it go. And just be like, I'm not gonna juggle it. I don't need to hit another button.
It's just there.
It's just there. And sometimes it's gonna be punished, sometimes it's not.
Drifting right on through. Fantastic whip punish there.
Oh,
Keeping you
yeah.
on
Oh,
the
yeah.
platform. Give him the tusks. The great tusks.
I feel like the Tusk is like, since the nerf, been so much less common.
Oh my
but
goodness,
okay.
Stango! Oh
Okay,
my goodness,
okay.
Stango!
He's all the way down there. He doesn't
What?
care. Look at nodding. He's like, yeah, I know.
This is that even legal?
I saw him whiff the down air, and I was like, oh, is Stango just going to die
Yeah.
for no reason? Oh, just kidding.
Yeah,
just kidding. He's got another
Are
spike
we allowed
on
to
deck.
broadcast this on public networks? Like, huh?
Brutal beatdown. Brutal.
I mean, okay, he's got the Kalahari power up, man.
True.
Kalahari, we got elephants for a reason.
That is
If
fact.
there's any place for Loxodont to be popping off, this is the one.
They got hyenas here, too.
Hey,
I was
where
there-
the forest bird at?
I was on the lazy river,
Yeah.
and there were hyenas on there. And
Where
I
the
was
forest bird's at?
like, exactly.
Where the forest bird's at?
I think they're dead, bro. I don't think that's real.
Oh! Speaking of being dead and not real, that downer spike did not work out the way that Adam wanted it to. Oh my
That
goodness.
air dodge was crazy. What was Adam going for a second down air? Was that what happened?
I have no idea.
He
Well,
just
back
died.
to
He just
Rockwall
fastballed
too,
and
like-
died.
Yeah, I don't know. It's honestly a low-key Etalus classic. I feel like I see a lot of Etalists pull that out every now and then. It's something that's just expected to happen, I guess.
Bro, you can't have your classic move be SDing. That can't be it. All right,
nice.
That one's an Etalus classic.
We got
though.
it.
Nice little combo into a forward air off the side of rock wall. Definitely one of the main reasons we're seeing this counter pick is just the kill power of this bear.
That's right. But at the same time, Loxodont no slouch in that department either. So, like I said, Stango, I think pretty chilling with this stage counter pick.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not worried about it. If he was, he would have ended.
Yeah, would have gotten rid of it before. Sliding up till doesn't quite lead to anything. Oh my goodness, waits for the no tech on platform, gets the scoop up into the back air. Fantastic. Oh, and the later hits of the up strong too. Oh man, Stango's got Adam's number. I have to say it.
Yeah, he's
Stango's
out
got
of his brain. He's out of his gourd.
He's zoinked out of his gourd, man.
Zoink.
Oh my goodness, here's that fair pressure though. Get up attack, immediate get off. We kind of approach it with the nair. Not enough floor hug to beat out that forward tilt this time, but just grabs him while he's sliding around.
Oh, just another pickup by Stango. Great awareness. That time, too aggressive on the parry. Well, let's see. Gets the regrab with these up airs. He loves this, where he gets to just reset multiple times, up throw, up air.
Here we
This
go.
might be it.
Nair back air. He just needs one more. One more situation here off stage. We going balling? Not quite. Okay, it's down air. Fall right through platform. Go for another up air.
It's so weird watching Stango play Lox because he like barely uses the Magma Burst at all. He just like
Oh
he
my
just uses
goodness!
it for up
He
strokes.
doesn't need
That's
it!
the only thing he uses it for.
Batter, swing!
Everything is factual in Rivals of 8th.
Rivals is canon to real life.
Cats have swords.
Dude, I should get a cat.
And give it a sword.
Well, you said they have swords.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they should. Yeah, you're right. I'm getting a cat and giving
Give
it
a
a sword.
cat, give it a sword.
Sounds
The
good.
only reason why cats have swords is because their owners gave them swords.
I see,
But
I see,
anyway,
I
we are getting into this game here.
Here we are, Clairen versus Etalus, up throw, neutral B, Tipper hits of that Nair into another neutral B. This is what I want to see. I want to see a lot more Nair gaming. That's one thing Boiko is not shooting a lot of, but I know Rongunshu's got it.
Yeah, so I've heard that the Etalus do not like this matchup. They find it not super fun.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know, come off as a surprise to me. There's a time I was playing as Etalus as Clairen, I was just sitting at ledge down and waiting for them to up beam. And it worked. They got spiked and died.
Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised
That
at
was
all.
pre-pass, though. It'd be a little hard to do now, but, you know. Ooh.
Okay,
I think that
knocking
was
the
one of the
force
later
rock.
hits of Nair that could have been a huge send-off, but I'll get to follow up with that jab instead. That rising there. Okay, looking for these off-stage downward angle neutral Bs. Fortilt is one to catch that up special. Oh, we got that back and fair
Another
double
one.
fair. Woo! Okay, Adam.
Despite the hot start from Rongunshu, Adam is able to pick up the first
Oh.
kill, although Rongunshu answers back almost immediately. Adam still has a little bit of a lead going into this stock, and he just has to keep his composure, not worry about the fact that sometimes, you'll get blown up by Rongunshu. Like I said, there's a Clairen tax. One of these times you're going to get Timber 4 strong, and it'll suck.
I mean,
But-
when you're a big body, probably more than one of these times.
I mean, at least one. That's always the thing.
Oh, at least one, true. I'll give it at least two if you're a big body.
I've been loving these air dodges from Adam. In a lot of situations, he's able to air dodge from untrue combos and make sure that Rongunshu doesn't get anything that is not perfectly set up, but jump is used.
Oh,
and,
another
it's just
neutral B.
super bad for Adam.
And a
Oh,
counter,
man.
too, to send you straight down. Oh, my God.
That
This
was-
off-stage gameplay compared to Boiko's is, like, completely different. They have a completely different roadmap and game plan how to approach it. I love watching both of them, but Rongunshu's especially feels so surgical and precise.
Yeah, and I love the counterplay as well. Just being able to literally counterplay
Yep.
to that side B, which was actually supposed to cover his recovery a little
Yeah,
bit.
instead kills him because it sends him straight down. It sends you straight out.
Yeah, the angle on that's messed up.
Yeah, straight out is a crazy angle on a counter.
Yep, let's see what the edge guard looks like.
Second
See
one
the
drop.
up B,
Yep.
and isn't able to get more than just that down air because it didn't pop up, but the forward air sends out so far. What is the option here for Adam? No side B attempted.
Oh. Nice. The later hit that should do it.
Ooh, tipper nair, yep.
Yep. For whatever reason, there's just a dastardly strong. Not quite final hit in air, but very close to final hit in air. That if you tipper, just blows people up, deletes you. Very funny, very hilarious. Clairen needs it. Thank you. Thank you, Trevor.
It's so funny watching Rongunshu play because, like, I feel like I'm so desensitized to his combos because his combos are so good, but every time I see him play, he hits the absolute most nasty, like, 10-hit combo, and I'm like,
Right.
well, yeah, that's Rongunshu.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's his thing. I am enamored and in awe every single time. You had no idea. He asked me if he could borrow a charger
Yep.
at Battle of BC, and I
And you
was
were like,
this guy
talk
is
to me.
awesome. Yeah, I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what this combo looks like. Not going to get the hit fall on that forward air that he was looking for. He's really looking for that hit fall one. And now Adam might be able to corner, get some more damage on Rongunshu.
Ooh.
Gets those forward tilts.
Yeah.
But nothing more than that.
Rongunshu putting himself in the corner right there, too. Gets that Tipper fair one. Cancel, try to get something started. Nice, there's me, Tipper nair, up tilt. Looking for it back here. No, downer spike instead.
Yeah, I tried to
That
get
would
the-
have hit free patch.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't matter.
little bit of a mistake there from Adam. Definitely going to be an unfortunate scenario, but Rongunshu certainly going to take that all the way to the bank as trying to set up for this, but it's a great little jab reset with the forward tilt. Still not enough to get any pop-ups.
There we go.
And now you're
Regrab.
popped up with this up tilt. Oh, man. So good.
Reverse up tilt.
I love these turnaround up tilts from
Yeah.
Rongunshu. Yeah, he's really, really good at
Oh,
setting them
another
up.
hit in air, too. Puts in a really rough spot here. What's going to be down? No, instead it's going to be side B. Hold
Side
it
B,
down.
forward strong,
Forward
Timber. Just the perfect setup there.
Surgical. I'm telling you, surgical. This guy knows what he's doing. All right, we're going right back off stage yet again. Do not get Tipper down there, Adam, if you care for your life at all.
I don't know if he has a choice
Yeah,
right
that
now.
may not be in his hands. That may not be in his hands. An air fair. Another later hit from Tipper Nair.
I gotta say, I feel like the stage pick is a little bit of a downside for Adam, who just every time he gets put in the corner, he's just getting eaten alive by Rongunshu. It's just not even close.
Oh. Yet another tipper in air. Trying to catch a landing with an up air. No, it's going to be back here instead. Up tilt here. No, it's a counter to catch a landing.
Oh,
There to pop
I
you
thought
up.
he was going to kill off that.
Yeah, I thought so too. That could have been a tipper fair, tipper 4 strong. There's a lot here. Oh, goes for the throw. No strong options in response. Interesting.
Finally finds an
Whoa!
opening here, and Adam is going to get a trade. He's 130 on his final stock combo.
The Etalus pop.
Yeah,
But yeah, 1-3 on last stock. Get up attack is going to get floor hugged into forward strong. That is a way to go out. What a
Yeah.
Betty. What a Betty.
Yeah, that's
gonna
rough,
feel
buddy.
kinda bad,
that's
though.
That's rough, buddy.
You're like,
When
oh, I actually picked
When
the
your
right
opponent's
answer.
at 0%, like, they can do whatever they want
Yeah,
to,
they
kind
actually
of.
can. Yeah, floor hugging, get up attack into forward strong is crazy. That is actually crazy. Well, good stuff there. The Rongunshu, like cleaning up these first 2 games stat, you know, like this is, we're just blowing right through it. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like Rongunshu's playing a whole different game at this point. Like, the combo game for Rongunshu is just so many levels above.
He just ran up, tipper jab, tipper down tilt, got another down tilt afterwards.
That's
Completely uncontested, completely unchallenged.
Well, that's the thing. When you floor hug, jab, and down tilt, you have to. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Tipper there into tipper upper angle
Yeah,
neutral,
I mean,
babe.
it's over. It's over, combo. You can't be getting hit by that and win the game.
Beautiful. And here's a parry. Here we go. Gonna start side B to get the combo started.
Yeah, that's a
Into the
really
grab.
great because it just true combos in a grab lets you do whatever you want.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. It's gonna be down tilt, it's gonna be out throw punish for up tilt to catch everything. Back here will get immediately tagged, rolling right past with that forward tilt as well. Rongenshu actually a fantastic job of keeping Adam right here on this left side, so close to the corner, looking for another offstage shenanigans session.
Oh, let's see. Does not get the up air follow up. I think that might have worked, but not 100% sure. And Tao is forced to go really low. Down tilts set up here.
Back
and we
air.
are actually in the patch that,
Side
that the
B.
decay hits even harder. We're not in the brand new patch that just came out. So Etalus still has, like, if you just keep resetting off stage, Etalus' up B is just going to get smaller and smaller.
Yeah. Okay, the down star's gonna whiff, no problem. We're gonna have dash attack go in finally. Nair on shoot will get back thrown punished. We're at ledge, rising Nair, dash attack up strong, but it doesn't work!
This character don't
It
work.
doesn't connect. We still get a back throw forward strong. It doesn't quite get the tipper for the kill, but still very strong pressure. Ooh, forward air is gonna land here.
All the way across stage does let Adam turn this around.
Forward throw,
But
down
it's
strong.
a down strong. Is that pivot down strong? Yeah, of course it is,
Yeah, it
because
was.
that back hit first.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Man, it feels like a Rongunshu, the only Clairen that'd be doing down throw pivot down strong.
He's got it. He knows
Got it
what
like
he's doing.
that.
He knows what he's doing.
3 stocks to
Catch.
1.
Falling
Adam
up air, Nair.
is just
back
getting
air.
rinsed and repeated
Up throw.
into this Clairen blender.
Yeah, back air. It's all these hitboxes covering, all of these tippers landing because Etalus is so big. It's just the game seems like it's been solved here, Jed. I don't want to call it too early, but at the same time, it's not too good.
Yeah, up tilt is going to almost kill. Maybe the next one will work out. Goes for a reverse back air, which does not get
Up
tech.
special,
So
yeah. there we go.
finally Rongunshu dies, but we haven't seen one of the things that I feel like makes Etalus such a strong character is just his ability to rob stocks, right? Like he
You're
has
right.
so many ways that he can just find your stock off stage from doing something
Oh.
crazy, but the robbery has all come from Rongunshu's sides.
Etalus and Fleet.
This big body, once again, I know it's been the theme of our block, it feels like, Max, but once again, it's going to be, can you stop this Zetterburn from bullying this Etalus, from bullying this big body? Can you let the Advantage State Demon have the space to do some Advantage State Demon shenanigans?
I mean,
Or can you not? And Fleet, very different at trying to create that type of space than Zetterburn.
Fleet, very, very different. It's right now we're seeing already from Bullets trying to establish ice on the stage early in ways that Pikmon really didn't, and so far struggling to do so, just as Pikmin did.
Etalus, though, finding the forward air, getting you stuck in the corner. Red team was in a scary spot, but a little bit of an overextension under the platform. Those low platforms once again impacting that corner situation, and not only going to allow Red team to reverse the advantage state, but find a stock for their troubles. Well, this game felt even, but you blink and suddenly the hooks are sunken in because elkiees and Sophilo up 2 stocks just like that.
They're digging in deep. And right now, okay, Bullet's a little action, trying to get rid of this stock from down below, but, you know, elkiees going to survive once again. We got, oh, I forget what his name is. They named the plants, and especially the one at ledge. I forget his name, but and chat's going to beat me up over this. I want to say one of them's Terry, but not, I don't know. That's neither here nor there, as you still see red team and blue team. Red team surviving 3 stocks, blue team at the same percents, but a stock down.
Yeah, great recovery there from Bullets and Jesier, both able to not only find their way back to stage, but find the reversal, seal out stocks there twofold, and stem the bleeding a little bit. But now you got to find your way back onto stage, past the stem if you're Bullets, and able to do so, but not able to find their way past the cacophony of hitboxes that awaited, losing the stock and back into the Zetterburn blender. This is a troubling position to be in if you're that blue team just not able to get away at all. Fleet now stuck in a really rough position with that tether on as well, and you got to keep your eyes on a swivel.
Yeah, it's a tough place to be, especially for Bullets and Jesier, as it's just they're just kind of getting run around. They're getting just everything thrown at them and all this stuff connecting. Etalus 1 stock remaining, but hey, Bullets has one in the chamber right there for elkiees troubles.
A Serb locking it in, and just like that, 4 stocks left in this game. 1 in player, 1 apiece. It's gonna be Bullets with the high percent and a big body at 143. Well, all it's gonna get you is a bigger hurt box. So it's just gonna be up to Jesier now to get away from 2 of the very best players on the planet Earth to find a way back into this one.
Down, yeah, they're trying to go smash attack or strong attack for strong attack, going up deep there, tethered in, and they're going to take game number 1.
Yeah, getting caught on the line, hook, line, and sinker. Finding the stock. It's going to be elkiees and
dragged
Sophilo.
to the depths.
1-0, 1 to go.
Sent to Davy Jones' locker with that one.
Coming soon.
What stage do you want to see?
For
What stage
Riptide
do you want to see?
Honestly,
Personal bias. What stage do you want to see?
I wanted to see Harbor because we never get to see Harbor, but also that's because people, you know, have feelings on Harbor. But I'm crazy. I've always had that feeling. I would be down for Harbor.
I'm always down for Harbor just because of the Beach Rock song. The Harbor song goes crazy. Probably my favorite music track in the whole game. But we're getting here on King's Palace. We're going to the Fire Palace right here, folks. Another stage with, I love the platform layouts in this game, especially on this one and Harbor. It just, uniqueness brought to a plat genre that needed something sorely. And we're seeing already Red Team do what they did the last game, take an early lead.
Yeah, this platform layout very much kind of funneling you into those high-low decisions as you come back to center stage. Some really interesting scenarios that get caught here, but you know, because one of those things is you get caught in the corner a lot because where you'd want to sit, center stage on a tri-plat here gets split off and you're in the corner instead. So your whole semblance of stage control kind of gets a little bit topsy-turvy right now. This wider width, though, Etalus and Fleet going down those early stocks. Zetterburn, 1 in the tank once again, and elkiees Sophilo picking up roughly where they left off. Etalus and Fleet there, Bullets and Jesier, right, doing a much better job though of at least keeping this one a little bit breathable if Bullets can make the stock last.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is you gotta let these stocks survive. You gotta hold on to them, and you gotta make them last as long as you can, especially now that stocks are starting to get a bit even, especially though this Etalus stock is, you gotta do whatever you can. Sit in the back line for a little bit and just snuff out any and all approaches. Don't be a hero, kid.
Right now, though, that fireball from across the stage coming in clutch to just dislodge the pressure. Elkiees and Sophilo once again just holding on, making these stocks last a lifetime. And if you're Bullets, you got to be careful. You can't go that deep when you're down, and he's going to get dragged down, find the stock trade. Suddenly, it's do or die time, and Bullets, I mean, listen, if there's ever been a mountain to climb, it's been the one this bear has to right now.
That might have been one of the smartest double plays I have seen out of any plat fighter in a minute. That downward up B. Yes, it took your stock, but you have to, and you put bullets in a 2v1 to take the set. Here, boom. Down air.
Yeah. That's the melee classic right there.
That's
It's
next
that-
level thinking.
Yes, sir. That Firefox and Firebird right coming in clutch. Right now, though, it's just the Zetterburn. It's that Lion's Mane doing so much work. But unfortunately, Bullets finding a way to maybe get the spike opportunity, has to put himself in the corner, though. This is a scary scenario. You're trying to bait that Maypul forward strong out. You get it once, twice, 3 times. 3rd time's a charm, but only to get caught by one of your own. And it's going to be elkiees and Sophilo closing it out, heading on to...
Rongunshu just gets to go to party, like, off of that starter. Like, that's... The world is your oyster from that point on.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubles, dude. Just confirming off these opportunities. Your teammates give you some point as we're getting into the first game, the winner's quarters here.
Oh, best of 3?
Best of 3 is a little crazy,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
out here,
if it was first of 3, that'd be nuts, but
I feel you, yeah.
always down to keep doubles in the most volatile position it can be for already a volatile game mode, am I right? Like,
Dude, it's very fun, for sure. We've seen the sparks flying, for sure. Lucio getting pressure on, both of them getting pressure on the side of the blue team right here. CakeAssault on stage. Rongunshu off stage, though. Upbeat really early. Killed off the side. CakeAssault struggling to stay alive over here.
yeah, it's getting a little tough out here, 'cause what blue team is doing so effectively is just, like, playing divide and conquer. It's like,
Yes.
passing back and forth is going to be so much more beneficial, generally speaking, for green team. So Pikmon's goal just seems time and time again, it's like, I'm going to maximize Etalus's potential to rob you and play off stage. Just play close to ledge and let it, and maximize it from that with between Etalus's crazy distance on back throw and then just like up throw or forward throw forward air, keeping things separate between green team, never lets it get too far out of hand. Then you can get to play into your scrambles.
100%, dude. Etalus is a good character for that, too, as well. Just a great stock take. You see Pikmon already at 132%. They get edge guarded here by Rongunshu, but misses the down strong here on stage. CakeAssault struggling to try to pressure, too, but I mean, I don't know. Pikmon just not getting touched right here, dude. 131% this whole time. Let's CakeAssault back on stage.
Yeah, oh man, Pikmon has been, he's still living. That's,
Dude.
I mean, tipper up tilt is not, it's not a weak move.
Not at all. Not at all. 154. CakeAssault getting the nair. He finally gets it, but again, a lot of miles off that stock, 0% compared to these very high percents we're seeing. Super great. We already talked about how, the character Etalus can rob you, so.
What a pick up there from the Lucio.
Oh my god. And another great one for Pikmon right there. 4 stocks to 2 right now. Granted 3 to 2 right now, but still. Solid lead. You have some room for if Pikmon keeps stock taking. If, Lucio gets sort of overzealous on their approach, you can sort of share that stock. So that's a factor.
Yeah, Pikmon playing the efficient stock tank, taking up so much space and kind of being the focal point for blue team's offense. Meanwhile, it gives Lucio just a chance to say, hey, I get to play the aggressor as Zetterburn,
Yes.
which is fine, like ideal even.
It's such a great partner for him, though. So having someone to start the party off from him to finish, we definitely see him just full effect at how well that can be right here. Up air on CakeAssault, still not enough. Meanwhile, Rongunshu off stage, gets back with the upbeat, the 122%. Matter of how much longer you can survive. And they built a lot on this stock for Pikmon, but you need to take the stock first to even get back into this game.
Nice pickup there from Rongunshu. Really, really desperately needed a way to close a long-standing edge guard up against this Etalus and just kind of take Pikmon out of the match for a little bit. I mean, Zetter and Lucio are just in such a prime position, are super reliant on Fleet finding a cheeky edge guard here. The down air was the win condition, but with Rongunshu down and 2 stocks to 1 here at 157, Cake's got no more chance in that game 1.
Yeah, early on, that sort of game plan we mentioned earlier, the divide and conquer playstyle from Pikmon and Lucio, definitely working in full effect. Sort of really hard for CakeAssault and Rongunshu to get that sort of the team play going. A lot of time, I feel like.
No, 100% agree. There was just way too many times where it felt like either a scramble forced by Zetter or Pikmon finding a appropriate throw or dash attack at some point out of the corner to completely separate everyone meant that Rongunshu and Cake could never play off of each other. They were always playing in strange ways and attempts to support each other, which never let them actually get any value off of the hits they earned. They were just kind of always on the back foot.
Yeah, just how efficient the Etalus was at just like separating them. Was sort of just a big factor right there, you know, just freaking giant arms, giant fists, all these giant just moves, just separating them so efficiently, man. Just a lot of knockback on it though.
Half of doubles, it feels like in Rivals 1 and 2, has always been like, how good are you at consuming space?
Yes.
And Etalus just like is standing there.
He's a wall, bro.
Yep.
Definitely a brick house right there as we get to this next game on Forest. Rongunshu already off stage, a lot of pressure on both sides. Confirmed on CakeAssault, 75%. Very great damage and held the ledge against Rongunshu. That's a pretty early shift, as well as CakeAssault dying. Dude, what is going on?
That was the fastest ledge grab I have ever seen a bear move. Like, it was the speediest way just to steal that ledge right out from under Rongunshu. And then Lucio playing to the advantage of, you know, having appropriate anti-airs and solid confirm game up against Fleet. Harder to floor hug shines if you're always spending the time floating at mid-height trying to support your teammate. Nice little pick up there.
To support a teammate, though. CakeAssault giving a little trouble to Pikmon right there, trying to save the homie. Get pressure offside of the stage. Gets back, though, fortunately.
Get up attack not working out. Oh, this is important. Cake choosing to prioritize, but picked his option a little too late. That let Lucy. Oh,
the robbery we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
Ooh, the up. You got you aware of that up air. Not only singles, a matter in doubles, and now 3 stocks on both sides of it for Pikmon and Lucio. CakeAssault nearly losing this one. Aggressive order gets them back, but for how much longer is it questionable?
And I don't really have an answer for you. Even Lucio has been finding like consistent ways to make it back. Finally, it takes both sides of Green Team to take the first stock on a Zetter that, in theory, should be getting edge guarded every other time. It's been super, super rough. The survivability on Lucio and the sheer output that this Pikmon has on this Etalus has been detrimental to Green Team, and that output rears its head yet again. You get the revenge stock, but 3 stocks to 2, it's been tough.
It is tough. Fortunately, though, in this position where, I mean, Pikmon is not the stock tank, it is Zetterburn, which you said earlier, an easier character to kill at the very least.
It's going to be important to see how they separate it up, because this Fleet's at 140%. Hitting Fleet can sometimes be a problem, but it only takes 1, and that reverse forward air ends the stock of CakeAssault, ending out potentially Cake's winner side life in this doubles match, unless Rongunshu can lock in.
It's hard, bro. But yeah, focusing on CakeAssault so smart, knowing that once one part of it, the support part of it from CakeAssault is out of the building.
A lot of doubles in like those monthly online brackets for doubles, so certainly refined in that. And I think, honestly, elkiees' normal play style of like focusing on marks and remarks for Maypul, excuse me, is going to be so huge in a matchup like this, where you want to try and follow up pretty ferociously off stage against both Etalus and Zetterburn. So being able to follow up from Sophie's position anywhere to just do like tether nair is kind of massive.
Both of them have pretty explosive recovery, so definitely is a factor right there. You see up tilt into the, I think it was a nair right there, going off the side. Early confirmation right there. I love coming together as a team to fill that kill. Corner barely misses. Being on the other side of that.
Yo, Terry? Oh, wow. Yo, Terry with the clutch? had to go past the ledge because Maypul was holding it, but Terry's hitbox activated just in the nick of time to convert then into a quick back air nair. That was nasty. Quick evening up of the stock count of blue team. Never far behind, though. It's turning into a tight one.
We saw Pikmon early and Lucio early against CakeAssault Rongunshu. There definitely no slouches with it. Definitely getting a little bit out-pressured right now, all things considered.
Oh my god, what discipline from Lucio. Just held shield there the whole time.
Yeah, definitely the situation. You got to be patient. You see the end of it. A lot of damage on Pikmon, though. You see elkiees trying to hunt down that kill, and the Lions are fighting over there. Are looking to join in, but both of them keep each other at bay. Eventually, yes, Sophie doesn't take it. Chasing after Lucio right there, but does not quite get it.
Wow, the uppercut out of shield, too. Lucio still surviving. Getting hunted down by Sophie, though. Soft hit of up air. Passing it off between each other. Another uppercut. Nice little, it was like a quick fastball before that up B. Very nice stuff from the elkiees. Just to try and bait Lucio out of shield, who has been showing off their defensive discipline.
Yeah. Has to give up the edge guard a little bit right there to help out. elkiees come back to the stage, but Sophie still picks it up regardless. Meanwhile, comboing off this opening here. Oh my god, the mark into the up tilt forward air. Another one, and that's just dead. Ooh, golly, bro. We said, bro, they gonna work together well. And y'all see it, right? Y'all, we Stardust does. Y'all see it, right? All right.
I didn't like that. That was gross. That was nasty.
That shit was definitely crazy for sure, man. They're definitely, I mean, both these two players being super thriving in that scramble.
Right.
I mean, right. We've talked about this before, time and time again. Like, doubles encourages that a lot. So, like, being able to just, like, you know, divide your attention amongst the chaos and focus in on important things. I think we've seen, like, them have the sort of better end of that right now, at least in that first game.
Yeah, being able to pick up off each other super well. Like, having the mark be so good about helping focus that attention, I think is very imperative for any team with Maypul, but Red Team is making good effectiveness of it. Because you'll even see Sophie either focus the mark down, but never for long. She's never trying to blender the character who's marked. She's just trying to say, all right, let me just serve it up like a let me serve it up like a volleyball. Here you go, elkiees, have fun. Anyway, time to go back to the other one. And it's a nice way to keep everything funneled into who they should be targeting and who Sophie can either be separating or who she can like trying to find a quick launcher on.
Game 2, though, I like the stage pick. Gives us a little bit of a smaller stage body on the Jewel Bell. Definitely in theory, it helps out Lucio and Pikmon against his team. We'll see how it goes in practice. Right now, elkiees put a lot of hands, but at the same time, Pikmon, Sophie going back and forth a bit. Gets the better of it right now, though. It's off stage. I could see a kill if he gets edge guard. Gets back, though.
So close to that, finding a pretty massive back air at the end there. Wait, Lucio with the pickup. Double down. Double down strong.
So the bear off to get him. One gone already. If we get the second, not quite. elkiees still alive.
Oh, and it was gone. Yeah, can't recover from that deep with still had a double jump, but couldn't get to the wall, didn't have any sort of tether ability. Yeah, that was just a gone Maypul. And it was up air. Wow.
Yeah.
Is there more to say? You're gone.
Oh, a lot of pressure on that. So I was going to say, a lot of pressure on this side of that from elkiees. Just picked up the kill at a super early percent. Super huge right there. That's the up B. It's 130% on Pikmon right here. Trying to come back.
It's an off balance 4 stocks to 4 here.
Yes.
Pikmon and Etalus are just trying to survive and doing a pretty good job of it.
The ice saver.
The armor, the reduced knockback, but he's still so high that he can't combo.
The armor, the weight buff of the armor coming through, but eventually he's going to get knocked off. Up air for to take that stock. That was the first stop Hitman got, so stock taken. Definitely working out in favor right now.
Everything that is the goal here entirely for Blue Team is, can we edge guard this Zetterburn, please?
It's super crucial to disrupt the team strategy for sure.
The air dodge up huge, but
beat the landing though.
Has all the resources in order to get back. elkiees finding their way down. Wow, what a down strong just to come in and instantly change targets, find that down strong, and bring this to a stock lead here for Red Team.
Back in there. Pressure in off stage. Oh, at him. Said, I don't give a damn, bro. Give me that second stop. Anyway, we going to continue this on Lucio right here. Continue this pressure. Non-stop entirely. Fresh stop, by the way, on Sophie, too. Big factor as well. See them playing great forward while elkiees covering the back a little bit. Sneaks past, gets a little hit on him. Get pressure by this ledge once more.
Sorry, I'm still reeling. Like, oh my God. Like, this 2v1, played out effectively. Like, kind of writing was on the wall, but I mean, game-winning decision from Sophie. Just to trade your stock in for Etalus' stock, go right in there, catch everybody off guard. I was left speechless, and it won them the game. Like, couldn't draw it up better.
Jeez, dude, yeah. Again, just knowing when to make those big risky plays, because like theoretically they could come back, but I mean,
of course,
managing that risk reward, definitely a lot more reward there.
Yes.
And recognizing that efficiently. Love that. No, going up 2-0 elkiees and Sophie. Pikmon, Lucio got close to that second one though, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this set go a bit longer. But I mean, how these two Sophie elkiees play, but also wouldn't be surprised to see this is 3-0.
Yeah, this is kind of an all-important game for either, to say the least. It can really show off if elkiees and Sophie are in prime form to win the whole bracket, or if blue team's ready to try and get whelmed, so to speak. Special pummel online.
I mean, already getting the stock off on Pikmon's huge. That is their stock tank right there. Down a stock. You always do not like to see that if you are in that situation. And pressuring them off this ledge, too. Or save Sophie a little bit. Taking a bit of a beating right here. 130% on them.
It's like choosing both sides are like, oh, what an air dodge. Getting through with some character support, just trying to survive. That big down air, though, from Etalus. Slightly smaller, but I mean, it's still
huge.
It's still pretty big. Etalus is a big bear.
Big bear, big hands. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He's got some big old claws on him.
Exporter for Lucio taking the stop on elkiees. 156% on Sophie, though. He's still building up that damage. Still having Pikmon off this stage, too. Dude, it's getting crazy.
They hit into forward air there instead of up air. Interesting decision from Sophie, trying to finish off the stock against Lucio. Not quite going to do it, didn't find the reverse fair. But still, as one of the last players with 3 stocks. Oh, what a reversal from Pikmon there. Big pickup to put him in the stock lead, even for not very long. Yeah, it evens up the stock count, but you need to start making plays like this because this Etalus is on. The clock is there. The clock is ticking 12.
The time was definitely borrowed. The rental was due right there. Another disadvantage right there, though. You do get the KO and elkiees, though. Coming back along this, definitely pretty even overall right now. Even if it feels like the momentum's overall been on Sophie elkie's side, they're definitely fighting back.
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, Etalus is such an X factor in sets like these, between the amount of value that you can get off of just one well-placed up air at any percent. Etalus can change the game at a moment's notice if the cards are played right and if someone is able to be isolated. What a save.
Yes, but didn't matter for too long. Unfortunately, this gets KO'd right after that. Sophie having the full stock advantage right here.
Oh no, Lily went away just at the wrong time.
Exit back though, keep punished. Cannot quite get to Etalus on time. And no Lily on the tether back to means you have to take the stock from Sophie, who's a high percent right now. Not the best stock trade for them. It's definitely pretty even. Not if you get that big forward strong on Pikmon right there. As Lucio left alone right now to fend to the wolves or to the lion and to the raccoon, and they will just do it to them.
Where it's I know it's not especially good, but I love it.
Yeah, shout out Nazi, shout out to Nazi. But either way, not Nazi right now. We were playing some Rowless Ether. You feel me? So, CakeAssault starting out strong, though big confirms on both of these characters. The damage is rocking up so fast on the blue side.
Yeah, it seemed like Rongunshu was just sitting there tossing launchers around. It was down strongs, up tilts. It's all right, serve them up. Let me flip these up players. Let me flip these characters up.
Dude, Nick, bro, I said, Mr. Krabs, I'm ready, bro. You feel me? Daddy flipping them up. Both of them already dying. Less than a minute on the clock. God, Oval.
Yeah, it happens just that quickly, Blackmud. Even the tech throw away isn't truly getting you out with the Fleet Wind Chime online. Rongunshu just putting out these big nairs.
My goodness.
Oh my lord. Oh my Atlanta. Gotta go after this Etalus.
Side right here. Does stay alive though. Big forward air. Not to go to get some farther off stage. Saw following up right here. A little interruption, but not super interruptive because still a disadvantage is the Etalus is just not quite dead yet, but has room to save their teammates when they're off stage and governed like this.
It's interesting positioning to see Sly constantly try to dash shield in front of Adam to see if they can try and establish some sort of position.
Yeah.
But it seems like Green Team just does not care. It's all right, then we'll just grab Adam, we'll just grab you and then toss you out of the way, and then we'll go after the Etalus again.
It's so scary. I feel like a situation where CakeAssault and Rongunshu are some of the most scariest presences in neutral in the entire game. I think we kind of see the effect that has on a double situation.
Yeah, 1,000% agree. You just get to see,
God,
down strong. All over 50% immediately. First stock taken here from Green Team.
This one for CakeAssault as well. See if they can get it up. He's back to the stage. Still alive, and the reversal on Adam potentially. Back air's off. Putting the pressure on Sly in the meantime. I like that. Splitting the focus a little bit. Damage. Love it.
Oh, the 4-strong is going to do it. Responds in kind.
God, and Rongunshu just responds to the KO.
Oh.
Immediately just pressure unrelenting right there. As CakeAssault and Rongunshu very like that was crazy. That was,
Yeah,
crazy.
that was-
Very dominant one.
That was
right
pretty
there.
pretty perfectly played, if I could say anything about that. You know, that jab that he did, like, it's a weird optimization that I am going to focus on because I hyperfixate sometimes. Rongunshu did down air jab into down strong. That jab is the immediate coverage because you can
Covered
react. Yeah, you can immediately react to if there's a tech roll in or out. But the jab covers jab and the tech in place, and then the down strong, the turnaround down strong and turn will just be like, oh, I can react to this. So he reacted to his tech roll with down strong, but buffered the jabs to make sure everything was covered. It's like, Rongunshu always says, like, his X factor is how fluid he is when he hits you.
Yes.
It's stuff like that that showcases it. Because he's covering everything, even if he could just play to the strength of the game state rather than just the strength of position.
We don't see Rongunshu everything, but for sure. That definitely often comes out when I watch him, you feel me? For sure. Getting to game 2 on, well, technically not Rockwall, but Rockwall. Oasis.
Yeah, the Crystal Oasis. Oh, one of the down strongs there missed. That could, or down airs rather, there could have missed. That could have been an early stock off this Etalus already.
Ooh, instead of Rongunshu getting the one, getting the early stock off on them. Big team combo on the side of the blue team. That's a way to start this.
Yeah, it's a huge way to gain momentum back. It's like, all right, well, game 1 kind of lost its wheels really, really quickly for the blue team. Best way to respond to that is just a pass off into a deep edge guard, and that's what Etalus can do.
The team combo's coming in crazy right now.
Doesn't stop. Nice way to hold the ledge, but Rongunshu finds a way back. Oh, the quick little dash attack up strong. Wait a minute. 6 stocks to 4 right like this. And 6 stocks to 3, mind you, as the Ledgehog closes out the stock on Rongunshu. Blue team instantly responding here on the Crystal Oasis. There is no shred of doubt in their minds.
This is a whole different situation. Both of them seem like incredibly comfortable right now. It's just like, okay, we got the data. We're going to game 2. We're going to get the team play going. That's like the biggest thing right here, dude. They're definitely really in sync as far as all these situations and how they're going to approach it.
Oh, getting caught by just the weak spot of those fleet up airs is certainly brutal. But now we need to see CakeAssault start manifesting what makes Fleet so good in this meta, edge guarding. We really don't see him find many like successful multi-stage edge guards. A lot of time it's just carry off stage, find a back air, and then return to ledge or return to stage.
To his credit, though, it's definitely been hard to. These two can put pressure on
Very
them
true.
anytime that they got opportunity. There's one right here, though, potentially. Once again, we see Sly come through with the field. Unable to finish off the stock.
Yeah, that was a pretty massive save there from Sly. Being able swapping over.
Like swapping and watching at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, and we're watching over here. These gamers have been forced to watch. Oh, CakeAssault forced to sit back and watch as a stock taken from Rongunshu sets a cascade of failures all the way down into a 2v1 with this Clairen. 4 stocks to 1. Let's see if magic can happen.
It literally felt like they just didn't have the opportunity to play the game. Ooh, like, they've been so dominant in just like these neutral things, just making the most out of them, and just preventing them from getting their game plan going right now. Sly Adam, 4 stocks to 1 right now. That's huge. That's huge.
The cross up getting with the back throw as well. Nice little turnaround shield. Dash attack fair, covering the tech in place. Grabbing the ledge quick. I mean, smooth from Rongunshu. You need a stock here. Putting out parries. Just needs something. Needs
Try to finish
anything.
something, dude. I feel it. I mean, dire situations. You got 4 stocks to take out. Like 3 before you get a 1v1 situation. Not great, especially when you're forced to recover on stage. Big chomp on the bear right there, finishing that off. A little laugh right here, you feel me?
And taking it easy. Found a couple pretty huge ledge grabs. Pretty huge ledge hogs from Adam and Sly, just doing so good at finding the opportunities, and that's kind of what Rockwall is all about.
Yes, and Yeah, stage pick. That felt like a completely different set from that
Yeah,
first game we saw right
Completely
there.
different game.
So comfortable on that stage, but will they be more comfortable on the rest of them? Yet to be seen, though, because we do DSR is in effect, so definitely cannot go back to that stage. That is a factor.
What do you ban here, though? Probably Ethereal Forest, right? No way you want to go to
Most
that
likely,
stage.
Yeah. I think they just cover space really well on that. They do ban Storm Sweat. I can see that one as well.
Yeah, depending on how much you like the way whichever stage you ban, like how their platforms move. I guess they don't really like the elevating platforms compared to the simple like swing. Like it's more uniform like that maybe. They still have one more ban though. Very, very heavily discussing it.
There's a lot of ways you can go. I mean, you want to ban like a bigger. I was like, we want to ban a bigger stage like that, especially one that can something extend off those platforms. Understandable one. I was thinking either that or Fire Capital as we go to Fire Capital instead. I figured it was going to be one of those.
Right. Oh,
maybe not. Maybe I'm stupid.
Check, please. Oh, no, they were trying to go to Godai Delta, I suppose.
Got it. Okay.
More controlled stage, controlled environments. And, of course, the added benefit for both Clairens, like, intercepting this platform is so seamless for Clairen.
Easy enough. So, I mean, the strength on both sides, though, so definitely be careful. I mean, definitely, theoretically, slightly Rongunshu favor in that because of just how big Etalus is and how much just hit him with that a lot of the time.
So if you're trying to maximize the off-stage game, like that was really blue team's strength in that game number 2. Like, oh, we're gonna find ledge hogs, we're gonna find these giant Etalus full up airs, and it is gonna do enough.
Really kill on the huge X Factor with the Fleet 2. That's not what you want to see started off. A strong start from Adam and Sly once more. Adam does have a lot of damage on the side of him though. Eventually making it back with a special. Stuck in this corner a little bit. Can't fight his way out. Still staying alive. High percent as well as a peel from Sly coming through. But now both of them are off stage. Rough right here. The forward air too. Not over first back air, but the nair will take the stock off of Adam. While Sly still struggling to split it.
Just enough with that nair at 165. You can kind of look away when because that stock was lost so early, but Cake, up until that combo, was sitting at sub 20 for almost the entirety of this second stock. Finally getting caught into a pretty bad position. Oh no, the trade with the trampoline. Do you have you have enough? The downbeat to the wall just barely getting you there. Meanwhile, the stock trade sets up a 4 stocks to 4 situation. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Get caught with one there.
Awkward 4-4 right here as 141% on Sly already. Rongunshu for 100 with the down strong take chase, getting that the greatest of ease.
Trying to make it as smooth as possible. Blocks out on that forward air. Another forward air comes down and fleets on again. 3 stocks to 3.
That's just like the disruption we've seen from the Etalus racket, right? Just coming in there, big swing, stop everything going on. You're gonna kill off the side.
What's so appreciable about it, like aside from that game 1 though, Adam's Etalus is functioning so differently compared to how Pikmon was finding success. No, the ledge hog was just enough, and Cake missing on the wind chime is huge. Does not continue to play the edge guard, instead just reverting back to stage, leaving this Etalus just at 136, so not exactly healthy, but still on screen, which can mean anything at these points.
All Etalus needs to be alive to get something on this to be alive. Unfortunately, he does die right there, but CakeAssault on the stock. So again, another 2v1, a doable 2v1 though, to be fair.
The percent is so much lower. It's so much harder to isolate these two up until you could find like maybe a tipper. But this guy, Rongunshu in this 2v1 yet again. An excellent stall, but perfectly played there from Sly, covering the ledge for as long as possible, and then a huge up air to end the game and turn this set completely around, bringing it to a 2-1 place right then and there. 2-run set lead right then and there. What an up air.
What an up air indeed. What a point right there, by the way. I don't know what they were pointing at. They were pointing.
They're pointing.
They were pointed. But yeah, dude. Super solid stuff, Adam and Sly, dude. They're definitely just like...
They're showing up. And you know, I've said it before, I said it again. Like CakeAssault, one of the doubles goats, especially if Rivals 1. I don't think he I don't think I've ever seen him lose a doubles bracket in Rivals 1.
Wow.
In Rivals 2, he's of course a lot more vulnerable, but still excellent. Like B-Bats and Cake won from loser side for collision doubles. He won doubles at Riptide last year. Like very, very good doubles player, but seems like Etalus teams are giving him fits. Are giving Cake and Rongunshu some fits.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's such a good character for just, like, denying the strategy they want to take a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, just being able to just, like, knock, not only knock Fleet so far, but just, like, be a constant, just fast and heavy presence on the stage all the time. Rough to deal with.
Very. The explosiveness on top of the survivability and changing the dynamics of the stage as well. One icicles and one dash attack can just throw a wrench into any well-laid plan. Let's see how Adam tries to manifest that with, you know, a dash attack nair, playing off platform, and just really forcing Rongunshu into a really rough spot. Has to recover high.
Call out that high recovery, but a good amount of damage to go on both sides. Adam got some, but not tripping too much about the damage. Of course, being a stock take a lot of the time. Showing in the back, Fly engages, punishing the punish, rather. Funny enough.
Engaging that punishment. Quick back throw. Wow, what a down air from Sly. Just a back throw called out the DI and drift in to try and get to the wall and shut that down. Rongunshu down to stock. First one down to stock here in this game number 4. Survival game for Cake and Rongunshu. They made top 8. Trying to go further.
Forcing Rongunshu to just help out CakeAssault to get a little jump over there. Could not confirm his kill on Adam because of that, but CakeAssault short can with that down air.
Those are the type of edge guards that we kind of need to see Cake start hitting. Like, it's been a lot of offstage whiffs or a lot of like play it safe and return to ledge. Cannot risk that against Etalus anymore.
Yeah, this situation, especially if they're separated, dude, gotta take it.
Gotta take it. Goes right through the icicles. Ooh, okay, nice pickup there from Rongunshu, who instantly goes after both sides. Back throw forward strong, and importantly, kept Sly at ledge for Cake immediately to pick up the ledge trap into the edge guard. One back air auto, yes, keeping up the stop count.
That's so smart right there. Adam stuck at disadvantage right now. This stuff will like on brawl time as well. Offstage, a pressure and slide as well, but gets them offstage. Big forward strong opportunity. Gets the kill on Rongunshu.
This game transforms so quickly. Just like Sly and Adam able to find like really, really like poignant parts in order to like keep up their offense or just quick early stocks to keep going. Every time I think green team has got a handle on it, blue team instantly shifts the paradigm and shows off a completely new look.
Can't count them out. They're constantly evolving with it, constantly mixing up their approaches, making it hard for CakeAssault to get comfortable with anything. Even stocks on both sides of it. Back throw from Sly, pressuring them in this corner. No punish on CakeAssault though, which is huge. Rongunshu has Sly off the stage. His back air, charge that neutral special, getting Sly out of here.
Big opportunity. You got to see how long it can last. I mean, Rongunshu not in the perfectly healthy spot, especially with Etalus just waiting in the wings for a big edge guard. You see Adam dash dancing, just waiting for an opportunity. Meanwhile, it's Cake dropping that stock first.
Oh, Rongunshu so disadvantaged. CakeAssault though helping out.
That was a huge save because the icicles came down and hit Rongunshu. That could have been devastating.
That would reverse the situation entirely. Now, as they slowly make their way back to the stage, they're just pressuring Sly so much. Luckily, did not build too much damage on Sly yet, but still, a little bit of a rough spot for a blue team, man.
It's harder. Passing moment, not able to line up the down air, and thus both sides of blue team back at it. Up to back air covering the spot dodge. It gets brutal every time this Sly has it going, but it's a quick stock taken from this Etalus, and finally a 2 stocks to 1 situation, bringing us potentially to a game 5 unless Sly has something very devastating up their sleeve, and you know they're kind of looking for this grab.
Definitely looking for something here. They want the KO on Rongunshu potentially.
Nice drift on both sides. Back here to try and space things out.
Blackamore, I'm just getting nervous. Can never be certain about how games are going to end, but quickly grabbing the ledge seals the fate of that game and bring us to a game 5.
High recovery, dude. That was super close.
Super close.
In those close situations, I mean, we've seen CakeAssault and Rongunshu clutch things constantly, for sure. So, difference just in the stamina, I feel like was a big sort of just difference maker right there.
Yeah, being able to play a long game and stick to a game plan is a skill in and of itself.
Yes.
When the way that Green Team kind of tried to emphasize their game plan of like don't feed into the chaos, always be sure to like back off and support each other, keep each other like around a nucleus. Like if the platform's nucleus, like center around that. Just always try to make sure they're supporting each other and close enough to do so. Meanwhile, Adam and Sly, man, they are so good at being the most opportunist team I have seen in a minute, especially on the part of Adam when it comes to offstage, but Sly when offstage just always seems to find a way to sneak in and find a grab at the worst opportunities for Green Team.
Like you have to keep one occupied. If you don't, they are going to find opportunity to jump you. Like
yes, they're after you. Like the setups are absolutely planned from Blue Team as we bring us to a game 5. Let's see how it goes. Who gets to move on? Survival game for both Green and Blue Team.
Glad to see as early game scramble kind of started out right now. Accidental grab from Sly right here leads to more damage on the Blue Team. Sly, big confirm, already getting Rongunshu off the stage. Comes back though to help out the homie a little bit. So he punished that dash attack for them.
Ooh, that air dodge out was risky from Cake. Luckily,
Super.
You know, it paid off at the nick of time, but oh man, if you're making plays like that right now, it can be tough and big nair off stage. Cake finally completes an edge guard up against this Etalus, and it works out that it's in game 5.
Yeah, dude, clutch what he need to be, dude. It just could not complete that. Could not.
Oh no,
disrupt the edge
another one!
guard. Oh my goodness. 2 stocks already off of Adam. This is what you need. You need to bully that Etalus off stage if you're CakeAssault. They're doing that efficiently right now. Does not matter. Only 51% on Sly. If that is happening over and over. Big forward there from Adam though. Hit the teammate hit a little bit right here. Suddenly a pretty rough spot for the Blue team, all things considered, as Sly still off stage. Bullying both of them at the same time. This is a crazy switch up, a big wake up forward strong though, killing Rongunshu off the side.
Oh, that F was so well placed from Cake. Just trying to get Sly off the spot. Does so successfully. Finishes off the back air, and it does do it. Man, the snowball is really starting to roll downhill here for Green Team. It has been moment after moment, offstage win after offstage win for Green Team. I thought there was going to be an upstrong
Same. I'm surprised it wasn't. You do not want to give up momentum, dude. They will take that momentum to the bank as one stock piece on both sides already. Dude, that look like it might be down complete right now, dude. I don't know.
How are we going from like final stock nail biters to this 4 stocks to 2 sweep here from Green Team? They were waiting to cash out, and cash out they are right now, but can never count out Blue Team. They're opportunistic and ready to start swinging, and this Etalus has got all of the advantage in the world, but a perfectly timed counter from Rongunshu.
Yeah, there's a big difference, dude. Just CakeAssault got hungry in this game, bro. Finishing the food, finishing the plate off stage every single time. Going in their favor, leading to a big advantage. It sucks, especially that up strong, killing Sly. And all you have to do is finish off this Etalus. Get his big team combo right here. Neutral special, follow up after that. Back air miss, but that down air does not miss. And to finish the edge guard, they do indeed as CakeAssault and Rongunshu finish.
He's extremely fast on the ground, but I think off stage is where he's going to be that kind of slowest. But we'll see if Pikmon can back up what I'm saying, or if I'm looking like an absolute liar. We'll see what's going on. God, I doubt to start soft lensy. I'm feeling good though. Feeling good.
Oh, I'm feeling great. Yeah, we got some small top blast zones, decently sized side blast zones. We'll have to see how that becomes a factor if things like those icicles that you talked about can become an actual threat, if you can use them to save your teammate off the top blast zone.
Yeah, we're seeing already kind of a lot of pressure on everyone at the moment. You know, kind of evenish percent. I feel like Switch is going to be kind of the one. Doesn't really want to interact too much, being at that high percent as Olympia. You might just tie to things like this. Pikmon trying to do something, but he does escape.
Yeah, went for the spike. No dice there. Yeah, you get to live one more time, but just a gentle reminder of how fragile you are against this big body character. There's a reason we got that tag Thor on the stream, because he hits like a hammer.
Absolutely. Okay, blue team doing a nice job of kind of keeping red team away, swatting them when they can and finding their way in. We've seen a big, strong attack all the way from Lucio on that right side. Switch, dying kind of early.
Boiko playing a little bit of a juggle game here as well, finding that opportunity when your teammates are spread out, even if it does mean like you lost your stock, able to reset the neutral, take advantage of those situations to get your own game going.
For sure. Okay, we're seeing Switch trying to beat up Pikmon on that right side, but still escaping.
Yeah,
Not doing
Pikmon
too
will
much.
not die. That's
Guys,
exactly what you're talking about.
stock tanks. Yep, that's what I was talking about, man. This is exactly what I was talking about. Does lose that first stock there. Just Lucio now.
Yeah, Lucio at 147, by the way. What is going on? Misses the up strong, but no punish. Switch was trying to close that stock out. Tries again, overextending a little bit, and Pikmon is taking full advantage.
All good for me. Down to not doing too much, okay. Trying to get a little combos right there. Takes Lucio's first stock. A little bit of damage. I look at her Switch at the moment. 50% on Olympia. It doesn't mean a lot. She will die off that side very quickly.
But at the same time, she can steal a stock very early.
Oh,
if she can get things like that up special we saw going for off the top. Hasn't worked out yet, but it is an ever-present threat, and this set is still young.
Okay. A lot of trades happening right now, but of course, Pikmon can live just that little bit longer. Can we survive? You see, like I said before, Switch pushing Pikmon offside. Doesn't even go off to chase him on stage. Just leaves him alone to attack Lucio on the 2v1.
A little short hop from Pikmon was kind of crazy there to get the forward air.
my lord.
Taking advantage of that armor. Ooh! Both teams have something to worry about here, and the decision-making from Switch does not end up working out. Opted to drop his own edge guard to try to save his teammate. In the end, each team lost a player, but the little interim there was looking a bit dicey. Didn't quite work.
Sure.
Oh, bro. Oh, no!
No way!
No!
No way that hit!
Why? He's a big boy.
I'm going to keep saying it for sure. I don't know how that one hit, but now it's even stocks. I think Blue Team's going to be kicking themselves if they lose this first game, Lentini. Definitely a sour one.
Yeah, we'll have to see what ends up happening there. It's still anybody's game. This is that cascading moment in the game. Whoever can get this stock first is probably going to win. And when you have an Olympia, it doesn't matter that they're only at 20%, right?
Yep. Hold on, though. You got to watch out. Pikmon has used a lot of up Bs. Hasn't come back to stage.
Oh.
It won't be the biggest, but he still makes it back.
And remember, we are on old patch, which means that 50% cap out is no longer, or I should say not yet, in effect here, which means you can have situations where this character just goes nowhere.
Yes. Has to watch out if he gets exhausted off the stage for too long. Lucio, can he survive? D-Ice to the corner for his dear life, and Red Team has switched this game up on its head.
Yes, they are taking full advantage of that free stock that Boiko and Switch donated to them. Ooh! And that's going to be the stock gone. Wait a minute, though. Pikmon, you got an opportunity.
This is Pikmon we're talking about. This is the Edgeguard's Supreme Lord. Don't give Etalus a chance. It is very hard for Clairen in the neutral if Pikmon can get the right things going. There's the forward air. Off stage is where Etalus shines. Waiting for the opportunity. Waits for the up B.
It's
Comes back
all
on
about
stage.
that advantage state. You talked about the neutral, but once you won the neutral, Pikmon has to hold on to it because this disadvantage is a little bit fragile. Trying to get back to the stage, so risky. Goes for the armored forward air, gets called out, rinse and repeat, and the F-Strong is going to do it. Boiko by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, for sure. And you saw the thing what Pikmon was doing a lot of these fake outs on the way to recovery, because obviously it makes Clairen have to commit. You know, she might have these good moves, but they're quite laggy at the startup, right? So of course, most of them anyway. So of course, if you can fake them out, you bait Clairen's committing something. But still, just couldn't get the right thing going. Boiko taking full advantage of that.
And he is getting in his ear. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, they be in there, bro. They teammates for a while. They big teammates.
That
Don't worry
was
about
intimate.
that. Don't worry about that. But you really have to feel bad for Blue Team, man, because I don't know why Lucio was charging the upstrong, and I don't know why Pikmon didn't shield or just move out of the way. He just stood there.
I feel like Pikmon panicked.
Yes.
I have been there.
Yes.
We have all been there. Sometimes you're trying so hard to avoid it, and then you have this little like, well, is he going to release it or is he going to hold it all the way? How do I get out of this effectively? And ended up playing things a little wrong. I think if Lucio had released it a bit sooner, it would have whiffed because Pikmon was in the air. So, odd scenarios.
Yeah, I'm seeing Lucio shake his head. I know he's still thinking about that one. That one's not leaving his memory for a while. Oh, well, though. Just have to keep it moving. Same stage. Doesn't matter. It's all on me. Apparently, that's what they're saying. So we'll see if they can get the second game going on this side only.
Yeah, I find this reasonable. They were winning that game. So rather than trying to get in your head and think about, well, what stage is theoretically better, I can just look at this.
My God.
Oh, wait, are we coming back? Almost dying at 0%. Insane.
Gotta be scared. Gotta be ready and wary as well. And I'm loving the way Boiko's playing right now. He's not advancing too much. He's letting the players come to him. He has been abusing that range, keeping both Lucio and Pikmon in that zone just so he can kind of abuse him even more. It's pretty harsh.
That was a nice parry from Switch. Wasn't able to get anything out of it. Now Pikmon back in the game, was kind of stuffed out for a while there, and that gave Red Team an opportunity to even up the damage on both of these Blue Team members, getting Lucio all the way up there into the hundreds as well. And once again, we're seeing this early momentum that can swing out of just winning one set of neutral interactions. This time, though, it's Red Team that gets to do it.
Sure. Okay, Lucio committing to that back throw, but he's going to get forward strong by Boiko. Good pick out. Switch nearly kind of survived, or should I say nearly died actually, but able to kind of survive from his partner. Great team up from the Tri-State gang, but can they fight back against Lucio? Damn, getting rid of Pikmon stock as well. Lentini's all going wrong for Blue Team.
It is, and after how that first game went, it's so surprising to see just the momentum. I feel like those cascading effects really, really matter when you're at this point in the bracket.
No, for sure, I agree. Okay, I like that. Just jump off the ledge, forward air, smack you for getting off me.
Man, so many frames to worry about with Pikmon. You can't tell if this man is plus or minus, but either way, he is pressing buttons, and the double kill.
That was amazing teamwork on that left side, by the way. Suffocating both of Red Team's stock on the ledge. Really good flow charting on the ledge, by the way. That's nice. Well-oiled machine.
Pikmon's starting to get a little bit swingy, and I think that he's going to get punished for that pretty heavily. Boiko finding a couple openings on things like that down air that was landing. Now we see Pikmon being a little bit more conservative, and it's working much better.
And I like that, fighting both Red Team off just so Lucio can kind of recover safely. Very good teammate in that.
Ooh, unfortunate for Lucio. Jumped right into the teammate. They both get hit by the same tipper. Now they both have to recover, but great shine get off me. But it doesn't matter. An even better reversal from Switch, who is now creating another offstage situation. Manages to break the crystal there, but that just puts you in a predictable spot for Switch to punish.
Now it has to recover all the way up. Yep, no one actually goes out there to recover. Probably keep the pressure on Lucio, the 2v1 I talked about it before. But still Pikmon living. How long can he live for? No neutral B, good DI to get away from it. Gets the reverse up air. I like that.
You gotta be so aware of that. People are so used to dipping their toes a little bit where they're not supposed to be, and this character punishes you for it so hard. Ooh, whip on the down strong, but I like the idea.
Oh my God, Switch actually sacrificing that stock just so it would be okay in the long run, and Pikmon losing that stock at the last minute just because of the Lucio switch. And that's terrible timing.
That was such good awareness as well from Switch to make that decision, because it can be a little bit risky. Not so much if you don't get the stock, but if you drop your combo in that situation.
Sure.
You can just die with no benefit on your... Oh, don't do it again. Okay, we're good.
Okay, shine spot maybe?
Yeah,
Like
there's
that.
a win con there. It's going to be real hard, though. I won't lie. This is just bullying at this point. 111% already on this setter. A couple little clips on the teammates, but no big hits. They're playing pretty respectfully around each other, and that's going to do it.
A tough second game. I think that was definitely more dominant, shall we say. I think the Red Team were always making sure that Blue Team's on the back foot no matter where they go. And there was a lot of fight back, a lot of pushback from Blue Team, but I don't know, man. When the Red Team get going, it is so hard to stop them.
It is.
Boiko defensively is disgusting.
So if you're Pikmon Lucio, what do you think is going through their minds right now?
How do we stop, how do we approach Boiko offensively where we're not, instead of wasting frames? A lot of the times when they're kind of when they're getting switched out the way because of how fast she falls, and she, falls faster, when they're trying to approach Boiko does such a good job of kind of circling back, keeping you in that zone, so enough time for Switch to get back and then tippering you. Little things like that really make it hard for Lucio and Pikmon to approach, because they're kind of getting in each other's way and they're costing each other stocks. So I feel like you have to approach them in a very safe way, but it's hard, bro. When you got Olympia as well spinning around the whole damn stage, it's like, well, Might be a checkmate situation. I don't know, Lentini. It's
Yeah,
tough.
this character is so good at splitting up your team, at punishing things that seem like they're going to be safe because of the relative positionings of the character. And it's just one more thing that I think sits on your mental stack constantly that you have to worry about. Is that Olympia close enough to get in and do some damage when I do, whatever, a simple forward throw in neutral?
I feel like every Pikmon hit that he's thrown out has hit Lucio. Like, they just keep getting each other's way.
I also feel like Boiko is doing such a good job of enabling Switch's edge guarding.
Yeah.
Situations like what we just saw, the fact that Switch has the time to throw out that crystal and just wait for Pikmon's recovery without having to worry about Lucio coming in to defend their teammate.
I'm seeing the good pressure.
Oh, we fell out of the down air. That's so unfortunate.
That's Okay.
Yeah,
He
you're
doesn't even
dead.
opt for the up, but yeah, goes for the forward air instead. Just knows he's going to kill. Good knowledge from Switch, easy one. Now
Switch
to see if he can get back.
Just being such a problem right now. Great tech as well to reverse that situation and immediately going to the teammate, resetting, maybe not feeling super comfortable at 104% because now you're thinking about that stock tank, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. You're trying to understand, like, what can I do now? Because you don't want to exhaust too many options, right? Lose your focus and then you're down 2-3 stocks at the moment. Not looking too good for blue team.
So much pressure. Lucio finally gets out with the nair, and then a little bit of back and forth. Good awareness from Pikmon to close that out with a back air when the bait was set your way. But now Switch on a fresh stock, which means a lot more aggression, which means a lot more bullying. And look how he's playing the double game here.
Yep.
So impressive. Ooh.
Going for back air instead. Good pick out from Boiko. Actually gets the kill on Lucio. Don't think he expected it either. Super surprising.
Both of red teams trying to close out that stock on Pikmon, but Pikmon found a way around, and that enabled Lucio this time to get some serious damage going. Double Shine Spike attempt there. Still alive on this Olympia, but so scary as Lucio will not let you out of the corner, and I think an accidental non-reverse there. Going for that forward air ends up with a back air instead.
Well, Boiko's shield is frosted. It's frozen right now. We'll see if he can get anything going. But at the moment, doesn't even feel the need not to shield. Like, why wouldn't I? And actually, Lucio losing a stock like that, very, very unconventional. It advises as well, gets the run off up air. Can we get a finisher, please? Ooh, we need some sort of edge guarding, but red team are just saving each other every time.
Switch so aware there. FAGC going to get you back to the stage. I like that high recovery mix-up. Pikmon looking for a time to swing, but the bait from Switch. That was just so rude.
That was mean, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was mean. All the down tilts in the world. You say, you know what, you're trying to punish me? F smash.
Yeah,
No grab
for real.
you.
Let me just hurtbox shift myself over here real quick. Don't even worry about it. So let's see what kind of back and forth we got here. Okay. All right. Let's calm down.
I think Lucio trying to go for that the least laggiest throw he can do, so he's not committing to anything.
Yeah, that's such a tough spot to be in, right? Because you're at kill percent. Going for a throw here is paramount to suicide, honestly.
Yep.
You're going to get cooked. And now you're just trying not to end up on Twitter. Respectable.
Unfortunate. I think game 2 and 3 very unfortunate. Game 1 was just damn.